your second time to air, and I don't believe we've ever had them on the Late Show, have we? So they've been on the mid-show once, never been on the Late Show. And I think they were a 1 to 8. I think you're right. And we've got the last of stock for you. Speaking of last of stock, I have got these coming up for you as well. So we will do these knockout. Now this is last of stock. All right, I'm afraid this is last of stock. And those are coming up at 7:30 today in the next hour. So these are in the 7:30 star buy. We have got so many treats under 10. I think we should get cracking. Do you?
Yes.
Yeah. Right then. Would you want to start with what, sorry? Or do you know? Oh, you start with a bang. Oh, right. These, I didn't know we did these. I'm in love. Oh, I've only got 2 left. And I'll be honest, if I was at home, I'd buy both of them. So it's a good job I'm here presenting, because these would be for me. You know, when you go walking in the woods and you see all those beautiful cones on the floor, if it's the right time of the year. And a lot of us collect pine cones and have them in a little basket by the log burner and things like that. You have a lot of people do that, don't they? Or on the coffee table, little bowl of beautiful pine cones that they've seen. Great for this time of year, great for decorations, perfect for Christmas, I think, for this time of year. Beautiful 3D sterling silver pine cones. How lovely are they, Lynn?
They're gorgeous.
Oh,
they really are gorgeous. There's such a lot of detail there, isn't there?
Yeah.
I mean, look, the fact that, you know, you've got, that's an open cone.
Yeah.
They could have easily have done it more of a closed.
Yeah.
But that is stunning.
They've gone.
Oh, right.
Well done, I'm not surprised. Can you write, we need to write that code down. We need to ask for those to be reordered.
That's cone today and cone tomorrow.
Linda! She's peaked at 6:05, expect nothing more. She's peaked.
Yeah, peaked.
She's peaked. Now then, I'm going to show you sterling silver ball chain coming up, the satellite chain that is gorgeous again, going under a price point. So, we have started doing recently, look at the start price, everybody. We recently had on the Late Show some magnificent matte black agate in the necklace graduated layout design. I think it was last week on the Late Show. It sold out. We had 48 sold out in less than a minute. If you got those, and if you've never tried any of our frosted gemstones here at JewelleryMaker, they are completely different to the polished. They give a completely different, very, very modern look. And again, just take note. Firstly, we've not just gone under 10, we've taken £10 off. So that £10 under we've gone, and we've taken a full £10 note actually off that beautiful strand. But again, do me a favour, in that recording that we've just shown you, they look as though they've got a bit of texture to them, and they look as though they're a little bit, I think they look as though they could be a bit scratchy. They are super smooth. So that frosting is really silky smooth. And the collars that you've got on there, have they sold out as well? You will love those. You will love those. Oh no, we haven't even mentioned this, have we? Right, 7 o'clock. This dude, I think you're going to have to come on air and take the glory for this one, mister. And lovely. No, I don't want you to be a man of mystery. Have you not been on air yet? All the time, he says. Now then, Ross, our gorgeous Ross, who we are even more in love with this evening than we normally are, because he has found these. These are stunning quartz in a really gentle colour. And I'll tell you what, if you got the deal of the day today with those beautiful amber rondelles, this would go fabulously. It'll go with all of our star buys that we've got coming up, not unlike this beautiful, phenomenal, brand new sky blue apatite today's must-have at 8 o'clock. That's going to go lovely. It'll go great with the rose quartz that we've got coming up, under 10. It'll go great with the amazonite. See, everything works with that. I've even got a phenomenal multi-gem strand coming up as a star buy for you at 8:30. Again, that'll go lovely. Now then, I'm going to ask you a question. Brand new to the show this evening. It is a full 30cm strand. Genuine quartz. Totally natural. Can I ask you a question? What price do you think they're going to at 7 o'clock today? Text in 60777. Start your text with JM Studio. we will reveal the price at 6. It's a bit of fun. 60777. Start your text with JM Studio. How much do you think we're going to sell those for? Brand new. 70 carats of genuine, natural, beautiful, and I think that's a lovely autumnal colour as well. I really do. That's going to work with everything, isn't it? It's just that lovely, gentle sunbeam. It's like a sunbeam, isn't it? And really lovely shape, nice size those. I like this. I like the sort of the delicate slimness to those. I mean, they're rectangles, but they're a really gentle. Now again, we've told you need to be here at 6:45 for that lowest ever star buy in 35 minutes on those sterling silver star earrings. It is a definite get it in your birthday box, treat box, Christmas present box that you keep. I don't know if you've got a wardrobe or a drawer or a box or I don't know, but it's one of those deals that when you see it you want to get as many as you can on those star earrings because they will suit everybody with a piercing. They just look lovely. So good luck on those. Text in. You can live message through the JewelleryMaker app and website as well, but that's your text. Thanks, Kerry. 60777 is your text number. Start with JM Studio and tell us what price you think. And be honest, what price you think. Brand new strands, 70 carats of natural quartz in those lovely slimline rectangles. And we'll do them for you at 7. Okay? Right then, so what do you fancy next? You've got lots of lovely sterling silver as well, haven't you? No, this one's going to be on and gone. On and gone. Sky blue. Now, the reason we're popping these on and you're under 10 is because we think with that star buy coming up at 8:30 on those brand new appetites, it's the perfect pairing, isn't it? Look at that. Isn't it lovely, Lind?
Beautiful.
Now, Linda's quite quiet over there because Linda has joined us on the show. It's a bit of a surprise to Linda that she's here this evening, but we're very grateful for her stepping in. And you've only really seen the kits tonight.
Yeah, about an hour ago.
About an hour ago. So if you think I'm ignoring Linda or Linda's ignoring me, it's not that at all. It's not that we fell out last night when we were out. We had a lovely time. I'm trying to let her concentrate on that kit for a minute. Those have gone. Everything so far we've had on sold out. You've chosen very well for our lovely audience, Ross. Oh, under £10. Do you know, I wish we didn't loop these. Because actually, if we had that strung out in a proper as its full length, that is 4 centimetres short. And you know what we like? We always give extra, don't we? So I bet it isn't. Of a metre. Of genuine, natural, juicy, beautiful garnet. And he's only got, I mean, a £5. A £5 is the kind of thing that you give as a tip to somebody, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we left a decent tip on the table last night. That was always going to include a £5, wasn't it, Lind? Yeah. You know, because it's if you've had good service. £4.95. Well, I think that's good service from JewelleryMaker, and that'll go lovely with those lemon quartz, won't it, Ross? Ross, you've got. I tell you what, you are on fire tonight, producer Ross. He said, "Thanks very much." All right, Elvis.
Very much.
Oh, thank you very much. Do you know that? Do you know the interesting fact about Elvis Presley and me and Linda? What's the interesting fact about Elvis and me and you, Linda?
We have the same birthday.
We have the same birthday. All 3 of us?
Yeah.
Yeah. All 3 of us?
Yeah, that's that claim to fame, isn't it,
claim to
Zena?
fame, yeah. I mean, Shirley Bassey and David Bowie, we're
Yeah,
destined to be
that's true.
stars, but Elvis.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
January the 8th, yeah.
And us too, I mean, you know.
Well, there you go.
When Elvis found out he got the same birthday as me and Linda, he was beside himself, wasn't he?
Overwhelmed.
Hey? Anyway, so a minimum of 200 carats in these are lovely shapes, and I've got some massive tumbles of multi-beryl coming up later, haven't we, in the show, Ross? We have indeed, so if you manage to get those. Now again, I don't mean to point out the obvious, Ross, but you're not under 10. He said, well, watch this space, people. I think everything we've done so far is sold out, hasn't it? Everything. It's going to be that kind of a show. I tell you, I must say, and I said to Ross before we came, I said, you put a really lovely show together tonight. Thank you. And he has. He really has got a lovely selection of treats for you on the show tonight, whether it's seed beads, DVDs, link beads, Moby duos. He's got genuine gemstones. He's got lowest ever price on that phenomenal star buy deal on those sterling silver star earrings. And I'll tell you what, you're all going to want them. Think about getting ahead. I know we're all now talking about Christmas because obviously we're in October. We've only got then November, December. Think about spreading out those those gifts and letting your wages or your pension or whatever kind of money you've got coming in spread over the next few months, because it's an expensive time. Laura, hello, lovely girl. Zena, Linda, and the crew. Yeah, Dan, everybody went, yeah, thanks. Good evening. Lovely to see you. I love your haircut. Oh, thank you, darling. Reminds me of
Purdy.
what's a Purdy I had?
It was Joanna Lumley.
Deals, here we go.
Joanna Lumley had that bob
really?
hairstyle, and she was Purdy, so they called it the Purdy.
Was that in the Saints? Was it the Saint? No.
It was something like that.
Was it the Saints? Was it the Saints?
Oh, was it Avengers? One of the two.
It might have been the Avengers, mightn't it?
One of the two.
Oh, thank you, darling. Well, do you know what? I went today, my hairdresser said, Zine, have you been cutting your hair? And I said, no. He said, well, your hair's broken off here, and the other one was that. And he went, we're going to have to... I went, are we? He went, yeah, you're going to have to go... And actually, he's actually cut it. We've had to keep all this, because it's actually, if I'd have gone, I'd have had to have it up here. And he said, are you ready for that? And I went, no, I'm not ready. And he went, OK, we'll do it in 2 cuts. We'll get it balanced in 2 cuts. I said, OK, because he literally went, it'll be up there. And I went, no. I'm not brave. Thank you, because I was a bit nervous. Because I walked in and Linda went, oh, you've had your hair cut short. I went, I know. Josephine said, hi, all great. Lovely, Linda. It's going to be brilliant. It is. Lovely, Zena too. Oh, Josephine. Do you know, our audience lovely? Just a message in. And we were talking, I was talking about this today, saying we need more people that are prepared to empower one another. Don't you think?
I agree.
Let's all start. You know, if you see somebody and just say, I wasn't with you. I went to the toilet last night with one of our friends, one of our presenters, Adina, off Gemporia. And I said, a woman walked past us in the toilet. She got a beautiful set of pearls. And I went, oh, I like your pearls. And she looked at me, she went, thank you. She said, do I know you? And I said, no. And then Adina went, that was really nice. I said, well, we all need to do that a bit more often. Because that woman went out of there and she felt great.
Totally.
And she did have a lovely set of pearls on. You know. Amanda said, quartz strung. $6.95 are you thinking, darling? $6.95? I think that's a really good guess. And do you know what, Amanda? I got asked earlier what would I go to on this, and I actually said $9.95, and knowing what you producers do, Ross, you'll go to $6.95. So you guessed exactly the same as me, Amanda. Now then, Amanda said $6.95. I thought $9.95 down to $6.95, and Beverly thought the same as me originally. Those orange quartz are beautiful. I think they will be a sale price of $9.95. Well, we've called them yellow, but I actually think they're a cross between an orange, lemon, orange. I think they're right in between, and I'd go more orangey with you, actually, Bev. But yeah, Bev, so you're about where I thought. You mind your own business, you?
I could see you on the screen, you noodle.
Noodle?
Yeah.
I'm a noodle.
You're a noodle.
I'm a noodle. You know, but keep the guesses coming in. See, but we're going to beat that slightly, all right? 60777 slightly text with JM Studio. But girls, you're starting on the right. I'm exactly where I was. Oh, Ross, I think you're going to make a few people's day today, matey. I do. I mean, how many? Under 10. Do you know, when you get that much, when you get that 750 carats of any gemstone for under 10 quid is worth buying, regardless of what it is and how fabulous it looks. I mean, that is just it's practically a giveaway. Now, we were supposed to take these to $15.95, which I think, I'm going to have a count of those, if I may, because that is a lot of gemstones. We've got 2... Linda, try and not throw things on the floor.
Sorry, hit me shade off my chin.
Oh, I wish I wasn't counting. Can you do that again? It ricocheted off your chin, did it, love?
Yeah.
Oh, dear. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 44 of those big, sizable bars. 44. That means our lovely Ross has only got those down to 22p for you. Each of those bars, 22p. I mean, it's actually laughable, isn't it? And those lovely rectangles of the orangey lemony orangey quartz would go lovely with those fuchsia pink colours, wouldn't they? And, oh, how about those bars with our Star By of the Rose quartz, which is coming up for you in 10 minutes. Also under 10. So imagine having the twisted rectangles and then having one as those as sort of your feature pendant. What do you think, Lind?
I think absolutely you've really hit the nail on the head there. And also, I've noticed that there's a trend, and that's going to really hit this winter, of multi-gem. When I say gem, I mean beading quality gems.
Yeah.
Multi-gem, heavy statement necklaces, whether they're short, whether they're long, or whatever, but multi.
Yep.
Not just one gem. A mixture, because I've always said gemstones go with gemstones.
So are you saying like these that we've got coming up?
Absolutely everything, everything.
Because we've got, Ross has managed to find this, which is the trend you're talking about.
Yeah.
And he's going to do this for as a star buy at 8:30, and it's going under 10.
That's gorgeous, isn't it? It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, that again is a prefixed sort of necklace for a man.
Yeah.
But then if you look at it from a different perspective and you go into this multi-gem random look, you're going to be on trend.
Agreed.
And it looks really good.
Yeah. Great.
Really good.
That's good to know. 8:30 if you want that. Brilliant. Well done. Those are nearly gone. Okay, those are nearly sold out, and so they blooming well should be at 22p each. But yeah, sorry, darling. Oh, these are. I love the way Ross talks. When I came in today, he said, "You got your star buy sheet," and he's not from Manchester. He's from Coventry. We're all questioning it because he always goes hats. He says it's so lovely. Just want to give him a little cuddle. He doesn't like being cuddled though. Mind you, I jumped on you today, didn't I? Yeah, pounced. To give him a little cuddle. Right then, now look. Oh, Lind, have you seen any of these little dainty hearts? Because you've been away in France for like 9 years, haven't you, on holiday?
Yes. No, I must admit, if I have seen them, I can't remember them because it would have been more
I think it's while you've been away.
Yeah, but previous to that, we've had a dearth of highlight, full stop.
Yeah.
Haven't we?
Yeah.
We haven't seen a lot of highlights in a long time. That's a particularly good example.
It is actually, isn't it?
Of that lovely dark natural matrix that comes through it. But that shape is again, it's a great shape. As it is, it's icon. It's an icon because it's art.
Of course it is, yeah.
But also you can make it into the flowers if you want to.
Yeah, the little flower petals, that's a lovely idea, yeah.
All sorts.
Do you know as well? I sat there in the hairdresser's chair today, and as he was doing it, you know when they lift your hair up, and as you start to get a bit older, you get the grey hairs coming through. Well, Kerry won't know this yet, but you know, it's like the grey hairs coming through. Don't we, Lind? And Linda definitely knows. Anyway, so I said to him, do you think I need like... So as we get a bit older, do you not think howlight's like the ideal strand to sort of, you know, mix in with the fact that we're getting a few little silver flecks through our hair?
I've always thought, though, howlight by the very nature of a sort of the black and white howlight, I've always thought it really is complementary.
I think it is, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I don't wear black that close to my face anymore. And, you know, as you get older, it can drag you down a bit. Black and white will always work.
It's more uplifting, isn't it?
It's still that sort of, you know, that Mary Quant sort of 60s iconic look. Yeah.
Yeah. $7.95. $7.95. So we had another message come in. Apparently. Evening, lovely. Hello, Michaela. How are you? I'm guessing. Oh, well, I'm lovely, thank you. And we all are, aren't we, Lind?
We are.
Yeah, and Adam and Bruce has just come. Oh, we got a fist bump in here from Adam. You all right?
Yeah, I'm going.
Oh, he's going. I thought it was unusual. It's not normally that excitable. Yeah, I'm going home. Okay. How are you? I guess $5.95. Ah, do you? Oh, that's not. Often end up. Oh, it's all right. Don't. Tom does this to me all the time. Often end up saying, build people up, not tear them down. I wish we were all like that, Michaela, because the world would be in a much better place, wouldn't it?
I agree.
And if you ain't got nothing nice to say,
don't say it.
Don't say it, or keep it to yourself. That's what we think. I'm with you, Michaela. Thank you, darling. Amanda said, oh, well, let's just say $4.95 for the quartz strand, then go on a... Oh, she's... Oh, I like the way you're thinking there, Amanda. She's daring you, Ross.
Yeah.
She's not stupid, is she?
Yeah.
I like Amanda. Somebody double dare her. Go on. Makes him squirm then in the producer's chair. Because he's under pressure then, isn't he? Under pressure. I like Freddie Mercury. Well done on those, Lana. Congratulations. Really cute they are. Really pretty. Now, then we're going to do one more treat. Then we're going to the star buy. Remember, just to mention to you again, these star earrings, I'm going to put it out there, they're going to all sell out at this never-before-seen daring price. Star buy, and we're taking every penny off them. If you want this deal, how many have you got available? Can you remember? Right, there's good news. We've actually got reasonable availability, 129. I expect them to go in a flash. A proper shooting star effect. You're going to need to grab them because we are taking every penny off them. We are going all out on those, and they are the perfect just because gift. Don't even need a birthday. You don't need an anniversary. You don't need it to be Christmas. Don't need it to be Secret Santa. That is just a lovely gift. I was looking on the big screen then, I was like, oh. Anyway, so those are coming up in 20 minutes. Woo, woo. 20 minutes. I'm so excited about those. You get a great deal. Okay, so the rose quartz in one treat's time. Ross, what do you want to do next? Oh, now, if you're thinking about making little Christmas tree of light, you know, like a tree of life, but could you still call a Christmas tree a tree of life, or does it have to be a tree of life in that sort of?
Do you know the thing? I've never thought about it. I can't see why not. I mean, it's.
There's a question. Could we?
I didn't even know that there's a specific type of tree.
Do you know? Could you? Now, those of you.
That's a really good question.
It is, isn't it? You know, when we normally do a tree of life in that sort of in the circle, don't we? In that tree of. Is it restricted? Could it be a Christmas tree? If you know, and you, I mean, I should have asked Laura Binding because she's just done the DVD, hasn't she? But do let me know. Do you think? Because I'm thinking now, this sold out the garnet, didn't it, Ross? Did the garnet sell out, darling? Yeah, I'm just thinking if you want to do sort of like a Christmas tree or a Christmas wreath design, you could do a lovely gemstone Christmas wreath design with that, couldn't you? Or a Christmas tree with, yeah. No, I'm terribly sorry, but because, oh my word, on the show tonight, both of those for less than a tenner. Oh my word, effectively just shy of 2 metres of gemstones for less than a tenner combined. Garnet's gone. Garnet's gone, but I tell you what, do you want one last look with the emerald? Look at that. Oh, thank you, Chris. Oh, I've just been given a gift from our lovely Chris. So, what do you think? I mean, really, 98 centimetres, 2 centimetres short of a metre for a genuine emerald. I mean, that is ridiculous, isn't it? But just brilliant. Brilliant. Those are gone as well. You're on the show yet tonight. I think the only thing that hasn't sold out is the bars, isn't it? You're like, I'll have that, I'll have that, I'll have that. Oh, there's one left. The how like okay, I'm telling slightly porcupiney. Oh, I thought you were stripping off then, Adam. I nearly got excited then. The shirt, it was you were teasing me then. That's not fair to an old bird. Pack it in. Anyway, yeah, so what was I doing? Oh, you see, he's thrown me now. Look. No idea what I'm talking about.
Put the head on quick.
I've no idea. Oh, is it? Star by. I've got stars coming out the eyes already. Star by. Bruce, before you go, can you come and give me a cuddle? I feel like I need a hug before you go home. Thanks. So we're having you all right.
A Brucey cuddle.
Brucey gives the loveliest cuddles. He really does. He's our director. He's lovely. Now then, everybody's up. We're having a group cuddle before he goes home. Do you mind? Do you want one? Now then, we have got these. Now, sometimes when we have star buys in a star buy hour and our producer goes, oh, we'll do an under £10 showcase, Obviously, when you get a strand like this, you're expecting them to be excluded from the under £10 showcase deal, aren't you, Lind?
Absolutely, absolutely. That quality, that size, that gemstone.
Yeah, because each one of those is a real slab of beauty. Now, when I said to you about the slimness of those quartz that we've got coming up, of course, 2 quartzes together are going to work beautifully, as I've just proven there. When you've got that lovely sort of lemony orangey, gorgeous cinnamony orange, yellow, beautiful quartz. What I was saying there is that's going to look really effective when you've got a really sort of good width of the rectangle of those rose quartz of around about sort of 18 mil across, and then you've got these which are about 5 to 7 mil across. So you've got sort of that sort of, you know, half the size of these. It's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So we'll keep those guesses coming in on the lemon orangey quartz that we've had. £9.95 guess, £6.95 guess, £5.95, and Amanda there going, I dare you, £4.95, just to be silly. Yeah, no, then they go lovely. But these, if I can pop them down, the reason I put them on the board is I want you to try and see that they are a rectangle, but they're a rectangle that's then being twisted. I don't know how they do it. I really don't. I mean, have you actually elsewhere other than JewelleryMaker ever seen a design where you've got the rectangle, but then it's literally like somebody's done that and actually twist, like you're wringing out a flannel.
Yeah, you could imagine that being made out of sugar, couldn't you? You know, when it gets to that boiling point, and then it gets twisted. But gemstone?
Gemstone?
How?
Yes. Yeah. I'm with you, Lind. So now Ross is asking me very nicely actually, do you know what, can I just say? He's been quite forceful in me and I quite like it. I like it. I really, he's like, you know, when a man's in control. Oh, it's lovely. 1, 2, 3. It's a compliment, Ross. Take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Would you believe there's 16 of those big boys on there? Oh, that's wow. Very impressive. But I'm trying to show you, look, so you can see. That's a little bit of a better shot, isn't it? So you can actually see there's nothing flat about these. They are rose quartz, but with this lovely twist effect.
How do they lie on the bust?
Oh, shall I show you on this one? Yeah. Oh, okay, of course I can do that for you, Lind.
If you get that sort of, it's not going to be a 2D look, I wouldn't have thought.
No, let's have a look, darling. Oh.
Yeah, you see, you get more of an idea of how it's going to be on the neckline then.
Yeah.
And you can see it's actually the light reflecting on it and through.
Just give it a different appearance, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can see the shape, but because of that, whether the light's actually... the light's not going straight in any direction.
It's sort of curving off, isn't it? Because of that lovely... Oh, that's very clever. I genuinely can't believe he's taking these under 10. I mean, that really is brilliant buying, if you don't mind me saying, isn't it? If he can definitely... I keep saying if, because I have to trust him, because he's my producer. I'm struggling at the minute, because it's so good. But, now, already checked out, don't blame you at all. You can't expect me to retain information at my age, do you? I mean, it was on the strands. Oh, was it? I can't remember. Did I count 16? I think 16. Once. Did anybody? No. Do you know what? Now, hang on a second, right? I've got somebody on cameras, Adam. I've got Bruce directing. I've got, wave away, boys, but, you know, why don't you waggle your ears instead of Ross waving at you? I've got Linda, granted she's busy. Remember. And I've got Chris. So I've got 5 people in here. Not one of them listened, including 6, actually. I didn't either. So I can't complain at them because I didn't listen to myself. Right, I think it was 16, but I'll check. In fact, did any of you listen? Does anybody want to check it, message in and tell us what I said? No, nobody's messaging. They're not even listening. I don't blame you. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I was listening to myself, 16. Now then, we were asked to bring these to you, my darlings, to 93p a stone, which I think's proper good. Now, I'm sure you can appreciate that we've come to know one another, haven't we? A lot of us have met, a lot of us have become friends, a lot of us have met each other on workshops like Laura at the weekend. I'm very happy as I would be being a friend of yours, offering those to you. If like you were my friend saying, do you know what? Oh, I'll give you them for 90. I'd be happy. Like if my lovely mate Katie came round to my house and I'll sell you those for 93p. I'd know I wasn't doing her over as my mate. Do you know what I mean? I'd think, oh no, I'm comfy with that, because you don't do things like that to your friends, do you? You don't pull a fast one on your friends like that, do you? No. So I feel happy. But how about 93p a stone?
Wow.
Which is incredible for a beautifully good quality rose quartz. That's your 93p where we're at now. Do you fancy 62p? Which is 31p saving, which is effectively a third off, isn't it? A third off. Now, they are just about averaging. Well, it is averaging, isn't it? Yeah. 3, 6, 9, 12. So it is 30 carats each. 30 carats each. 30 carats. And we're offering that to you today for less than the cost of a pack of polo mints. I saw a pack of polo mints on sale, but the mints are available for 70p. For a pack of mints, I wouldn't mind the mint's got a hole in it. They haven't got a hole. Well, they have got a hole in it. But it's a hole that you use for your cord or your thread. Ah, no, I've also got fire line coming up on the show today. Yeah, in the last hour today, we do have a lovely selection. I think we've got the smoke grey, crystal and black, I believe, on the fire line. Okay, and we do have a fire line in the kit with Linda. But that is extraordinary. So as I said, remember that is not just a flat rectangle. It's as if we've twisted it in the middle and given it that lovely effect, which gives you, and on with Linda actually, that side view, that side profile, I think is even more fascinating than the face-on profile.
Yes, so do I. And if I can give you a bit of insider information.
Please, Missy.
We might as well share. We're all amongst friends. But have you noticed the big trend of wide velvet hairbands?
Yes.
Jewelled hairbands?
Yes.
Everywhere. Right? Watch this face.
Oh, you know something we don't.
Yeah, but these are exactly the right size. If you can imagine those on a black velvet hairband, that size, surrounded by lots of tiny little pearls and little gilded filigrees and things like that. They need a statement.
Yeah.
And I was in a shop yesterday with my daughter, and I was absolutely amazed that the shop was full of them.
Yeah.
Absolutely full of them.
They're obviously on.
And every single one had a significantly large statement to them, if not more than one on the same headband.
Well, do you know what I noticed as well? Because I went shopping for clothes yesterday, because I'm going on this holiday at the weekend, and I noticed they've got patent shoes are back in big style, with like a great big block, so like a bow, but a square, like a rectangle set within the patent shoes, and they're everywhere. Yeah. They're in every shop, including M&S, because I was in there. Next, H&M, New Look, they're everywhere.
Yeah, I think we're sort of going back through a turn of, let's say, 50s, 60s.
Totally agree.
I think that's where we are now for
saying that, just quickly, it's like jewellery does the same thing as fashion, doesn't it? Because yesterday, I don't buy clothes very often, as you probably noticed. Not my favourite thing to do. Anyway, I wanted a dress. Never wear a dress. I'm going away with all the girls. They all wear dresses. I don't. I thought, I'm not being the odd one out again. I'm going to buy a dress. So I went out. And I went into all those shops, every single one of those shops, Next, M&S, H&M, New Look, everything, right? And every dress style was the same. So there's this thing now where it's like a tunic dress, so it fits in and then it flares out. High ruche neck, like an elasticated ruche neck. High up here, long sleeves.
Really in, yeah.
And every shop, I bought the one dress thinking, is it in? And I don't know. And then I was reassured because every single dress I went in, the dress shop, had the same design in different material. I thought, oh, great, I'm actually going to be on trend for a weekend.
Yeah,
I have the latest trend dress. Do you not know that, Lind? For once in my life.
Fashion icon,
yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, man. Now, I'm going to show this amethyst because this deal that's coming up in 20 minutes, you lucky things, courtesy of my lovely producer, Ross. We've been asking for guesses on what deal he's going to do on these lovely orangey, yellowy, lovely quartz, these thin, slimline, beautiful rectangles, which are going to make the most gorgeous earrings or spaces. We've been asking for prices. Now, we have, first guess was $6.95. Second guess was $9.95. We've had $5.95. We've had somebody daring my producer, very cheekily to go to £4.95, which is a bit devilish. Karen said, double dare Ross, £4.50. Now, Karen, you've been silly. She double dared you, Ross. Double dare. Suzanne, I guess £4.50. Oh, you naughty lot. You lot are naughty, and I love it. Hannah in Kent, £3.95. You lot, pack it in. Actually, no, keep going. Right then, I'll tell you what. Watch this space, 20 minutes, and you can get those. 20 minutes, and if you're happy with all of those prices, I'm pretty confident you'll be happy with us. More than. All right? Goes nice with those. I've got them. I'm ahead of you, mate. I'm there. We have got lovely amethyst. Beautiful amethyst in these lovely shapes, in these beautiful barrels. So those barrels with those thin rectangles to give you sort of an ametrine effect. How beautiful would that be? Thank you, Adam. Bye, hon. Have a lovely weekend. Oh, he hasn't forgotten. Could you mind? Come here, Bruce. I hoped you wouldn't.
It was a promise.
Oh, this is Bruce. Bye-bye. Oh, love you.
Bye,
I'm
darling.
going to just adopt him as my brother.
Bye, Rob.
Oh, he's such a love. Oh, he's giving everybody a cuddle. Give Linda one as well, because she'll feel left out. Give her Linda. And Chris has got... Oh, they're all having cuddles.
Oh, take care.
Oh, get off him, Linda.
Poor man.
Right, do you think... Look at his face. That's put a smile on his face.
I've never seen him look so happy as when he's going home.
Well, I've worked with Adam a long time now, and I've never seen Adam fist pump. But apparently it's because he's going home. No, they're a lot. I tell you what, aren't they a flattering shape on the neckline, Lind?
They are.
They're lovely. Oh, what a lovely sort of juicy barrel. Juicy barrels, like Ribena berries, aren't they? Oh, the drinks are available. Oh, you can't beat a hot Ribena. Now we're on under 10 for another 20 minutes. Don't forget this star buy at a lowest ever price point, which is just the best deal. It's about 5 to 10 minutes away, so do not miss out on those. Oh, I've just found the funniest thing. Am I allowed to tell everybody, Chris?
Yeah, you can if you want.
Adam's just gone, by the way. Adam. And Chris has just said to us all, is his name Adam? I've worked with him for 3 months and I've been calling him Andy. He's never said anything. Oh, that's hilarious. That's how polite Adam is. That's how polite Adam is. He hasn't said a word to him that his name's wrong. Right then, Moira's had 2, Gertrude's had 2, Janice, Louise and Suzette and Leslie Ann and Jennifer Collector Ann, Karen, Sally Ann Collectors in Essex, Dorset, West Midlands, Sheffield, you name it. £5.95. Now these also make lovely bracelets. 2 pence per carat you're comfortable taking a genuine gemstone to, are you, Ross? Not comfortable, but he said I don't mind feeling uncomfortable. I quite like feeling uncomfortable. Not like in bed. I want to be comfy in bed. No, I want to be comfy in my bed, but sometimes you know when something makes you feel mildly uncomfortable, it can be quite exciting. Yeah, it can. Yeah, it can. All the kids go, no. Fine. You know what I mean, don't you, Lind? Yeah. Yeah. Now, Anne's just had another 2. Lana's just had another 2. Everybody multi-buying. Loads of you got it in your baskets, but don't leave it there because we were quite limited on this.
That makes a fab bracelet.
It does actually.
It looks fantastic.
I like it. I liked it on the neckline, but I actually really like it as a bracelet. Nice to see a different shape than around.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, and again, post and packaging. How many times do we pay it here at JewelleryMaker each day? Does it depend on how many orders that you place? No. Do you pay your post and packaging more than once a day? No. And is the mainland UK only £3.95? Yes. That's it. Now then, now there's a collector. Oh, hang on. Collector in Derbyshire's now saying, well, do you know what, you're not having two, I'm going to have three. And then a collector in lovely Dorset took 4. Now, collector in the West. Oh, Gillian. Hello, Gillian, darling. How are we? Gillian? I was finding out where the most expensive places are today to buy a pint. Yeah, London's the obvious, isn't it? London's the obvious. Do you know what I found out? Pardon? There's a pint. Oh, hang on, his talk back went. Say that again. There's a pint in a bar in London that's £45. A pint of what?
A pint of what exactly?
Whiskey?
Like, you went to New York.
I did, yes.
Recently.
And you did warn me it was expensive.
Yeah, but there's a hotel in New York down on 7th Avenue of the Americas.
Yeah.
And it has a $1,000 hamburger.
What?
Yeah.
Mind you know when we go to that Gastard in Switzerland?
Oh, yeah.
We went past a restaurant. We were going to a posh Japanese restaurant, as it happens. There's a main course in there, my cousin said, as we drove past. He said, you know that restaurant there? And I went, yeah. He said, it looks posh. I went, yeah. He said, do you know how much it is for a main course in there? I said, what? He said, £4,000. I went, pardon? He went, £4,000. I went, £4,000? He went, yeah. They do a sharing dessert, £650. I went, what? He went, yeah.
Goodness.
And then, apparently the pint, I see you're over-exaggerating. Typical bloke. £22.50. What's it a pint of? Is it beer? Draft beer
There'd
for
be a
22
trad then, won't
pounds?
it? Yeah. Oh, stout.
A stout for 22 pounds? That'd have to be good, wouldn't it?
Oh, it'll just be Matheson or Guinness, so the stouts are available.
Yeah, the drinks are... We both know, because well, your husband
Yeah.
knows drinks very well,
Yeah,
doesn't
but
he?
we don't sell beer like that.
No. Anyway, so are there any left, darling? Right, hello Andrew, hello. Those of you still with it in your baskets now, as I say, obviously, I mean, Teresa just had another 2, Collection Greater London just had another 2, West Yorkshire just had another 2, and then everybody else 2s and 3s and 4s, well, the one in Dorset having 4. Obviously, that's going to eat into the stock. We didn't start with a big amount. Valerie and Cyril, do check those out pronto, my darlings. All right, well done, everybody. That's a really lovely treat, those. Where did I get those from? Can you remember? You're right. You're right, I was just testing them. Ah, do you know, we're having some lovely shapes. And these are lapis lazuli. Natural, I think. Pretty sure they are. In these really quirky... I mean, that's called a barrel, but it's very unique. Oh, Amanda said, I'm going to triple dare. How about £3.25? I bet you can't do that price. Well, I think you're probably right, Amanda. £3.25, Missy. Ah. What did she say? £3 how much? Oh, Amanda, you're naughty. Amanda. I like you, Amanda. You'd be exactly like me. I'd keep pushing it. If you don't ask, you don't get, do you? They are now just over 10 minutes away, and the price will be, we'll let you know who was the closest, okay? These are going to go so well with the lapis lazuli. The star by earrings in sterling silver. You've got to get them. Nobody's ever paid as little for these star earrings. They're sterling silver, hugely popular, never goes out of fashion. And also a star is one of the most positive, beautiful symbols you can add into jewellery. So you cannot go wrong with them as a gift.
Well, no, you can't. And I also think that they are also ideal for children.
Totally agree.
You know, if a child has her ears pierced and that.
Or
a man.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I think a star of that size, it's fine. Nobody would
totally
think,
agree.
whoa.
Exactly. Now these are beautifully graduated. They're £9.95. They should have been £18.95. So we've just saved you £7. Okay. So VNVR29 on those natural, big, beautiful lapis lazuli. Now I'm going to try and squeeze one more in. Really quick. Sorry, say again? I've got 3 things in there, so what should it be? Oh, the charms. Oh, hang on. I've got 3. Sorry, it's just I've got 2 moons on top of one another, so that... Can you show me them? Because I'm confused, because I've got 2 moons, both on top of each other, and I don't know which one's which. That's when we have 3 things in one box. It isn't really very conducive to helping me. Sorry. One's more smooth, one's more perforated. Perforated. Got it then? Got it. Don't you worry, Flower, we sorted it. Now then, we're just thinking, if you manage to get those stars, there is a trend, isn't there, where you have one earring, one of one and one of the other. We did it a while ago, and I bought them actually, where you had a little flower stud and a little bee. So it was a bee on a flower, but one earring had the flower and one like a little daisy. So doing it now. Have you noticed? Yeah. I'm glad you, yeah. So these are your. If I can just show you, if you had a star and a heart, a star and a moon rather, so the moon and the stars, that would look great, wouldn't it? So you have the star in one earring and have the moon in the other. So you think that would look really lovely? I think that's fantastic. Yeah? So you could, they're little charms, you see, so they're not actually an earring, but if you suspended that from one of our earring findings and pop that... that's gorgeous. Yeah? Would look lovely, wouldn't it? That's you could do that as an earring jacket. So you know when you do, you know when we have our sterling silver earring studs that we do, Lind? Yes. And then you sort of put that in front of, so you put that on, the moon on, then you put the stud in, and it'd be like an earring jacket. Exactly. You know, nice, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Now then, you get... Sorry, I keep picking them up and they keep falling down. Oh, it's these tweezers. These tweezers that I keep meaning to bring new tweezers in. They won't hold anything properly. They're not quite closing together. That's why they keep dropping off. I meant to bring new tweezers in, didn't I? Okay. I might need another... what do you want, darling? I can't pick them up properly. Yeah, you know, sorry, you know when they won't close? Do you want the flat nose? Yeah, please, thank you so much. Thank you, darling. Right then, okay. Can I make a suggestion? The second the graphics come in, check out. I promise you'll be happy. Lowest ever price, start by. Right, do you know what? We're going to have to be really, really fast on this. You're going to need to be really fast on this. This is, I can tell you now, there is nobody ever in the years of JewelleryMaker ever paid this low price, and you will all get the final low price. Now, you know sometimes when you just want to buy somebody a gift because of what they've done for you, perhaps. Yeah, LEP, lowest ever price. And we don't need to do this, if you don't mind me saying, because we're talking about... Oh, have we got a polishing cloth, Chris? Not there. Yeah. It's just that they're looking a bit dull because they've got fingerprints all over them. But sterling silver, stars with the butterfly backs. Let's get the graphics in, Ross. Your code is MCRF69. The auction is now available for you to check out. We are going all out pence-wise on this. Oh, we haven't got a jewellery cloth, no?
No. What?
Oh, okay. I'll see if I can find one in the break. 95 sterling silver star earrings. Never have we done this before. There are 129 available. Every penny that it's going to be a funny price because we're taking every penny off this deal. Are you ready for this? Never been anywhere near this before. It's an absolute steal on these. And as I said, that whether that's an anniversary, whether that's a wedding, whether that's for a star pupil or for the kids to reward them for doing something really well, or not so well, even more so. Sometimes we need rewarding or giving a little pick-me-up gift. Somebody's not feeling very well, somebody's done you a favour, been looking after you, you know, gifted you something, lent you something, I don't know, made you something, I don't know, whatever it might be.
It's a just because, isn't it?
It's a just because. It does not need an excuse. And Muriel, don't blame you. 6 she's bought, I'll be buying 10. Get ready. Yeah. Lowest ever price. Ready? You've gone even lower than we talked about. Well done you, mate. Well done, Ross. £4.47. You get the earring backs. They are 925 sterling silver. Okay, now because Lana's had 5, Moira's had 6, Janine's had 2, Jenny's had 3, Gillian's had 3, Angela's had 3, Pamela's had 2, Muriel's done what I've done. She's had 9, I'd have had 10. Yeah, good for you, mate. Lynn's had 2, Laura's had 2, Lana's now increased to 5. Oh my goodness me, collectors are coming in. Do you know what? It's an absolute steal. Those of you having 5, you haven't even broken £25, have you? Think about this. Secret Santa for a £5. What can you get in Secret Santa for a £5?
Certainly not something that's in sterling silver.
Sterling silver. Do you want to see them in? Have we got time just to pop them in? I'm sorry they've got fingerprints on. This is a studio sample. We'll see if we can find that jewellery cloth, but hopefully you'll have a sterling silver jewellery cloth at home. I want to show you the size. These are lovely, and these are lovely as Christmas star. You know that the second star to the right. There you go. I mean, they're the perfect size, aren't they? And you think how positive a star is. When we were at school, when we were little, I don't know what they get now, but we used to get silver, gold stars, didn't we? A bronze, silver, gold, depending on how you were doing, yeah? You'd have stars on your house. You know, when you were in houses at Scotland, you do the sports days and things, and you all were getting stars, weren't you? And then you think about, we talk about Hollywood stars, don't we? And we talk about soap stars, singing stars. Everything about a star is popular, isn't it? It's positive. It's a positive symbol. Now then, I started with 129. Over half the availability is gone. You need to be checking out. Thankfully, I don't need to encourage you to be checking out. We do, however, have a queue. Little wait on the phones. Let me see if I can get that fingerprint off on my top. I'm sorry, I cannot have it. It's just driving me mad. Yeah, we've created a little bit of a wait on the phones. Hang in there. Hang in there, and we'll try and get to you, my lovelies. Okay? Hang in there. Has that worked out? Or you can check out quicker, hopefully, there you go, that's better, on our Jewellery Maker website, Jewellery Maker app, which is free to download as well. Okay, multi-buy till your heart's content. You can have as many as you want. They are 925 stamps. You do get the butterfly back. We are approaching single figures. It had to sell out at that price. And well done you. And the amazing deal on those quartz after the break.
If you have a question or a query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Hi Jewellery Makers, I'm Linda Jones, the creator of the Whammer Hammer. This is a multi-tool hammer. It's got 5 heads. It's everything you need for all your jewellery making needs. So I'll be demonstrating all the heads on the 5th of October. So please join me for a fantastic jewellery show.
Our Jewellery Maker community is a fantastic platform to share, learn, chat and make new friends. So why not like our Facebook page and join over 64,000 like-minded people. You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right-hand corner of our homepage.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Shop with us for the first time and you'll receive a free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful gemstone strands in an organza bag, plus a DVD ideal for jewellery making newbies, featuring tutorials essential for getting started and so much more. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will automatically be added to your order when you make your first purchase with us. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, shape and colour will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your new free gift, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Did you know no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging? Select our standard delivery for just $3.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for $5.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Hello, my lovelies. Right, if you were watching before the break, there are those stars are literally shooting out the building. So if you do want those stars at the never before seen low price, you need to be checking out right now. I know there's still a wait on the phone lines. That's why we do suggest giving our Jewellery Maker app a try. The Jewellery Maker website a try, because the app is without doubt the quickest way to check out. So if you want to avoid disappointment, do start to give it a try, please, because it's like you jump in the queue basically. I thought you were on fire then. Can you warn me when you're going to use the threads up?
There's a new battery in it, so it's
yeah. All I could see was smoke.
Yeah, it's a new battery. Sorry about that. I should have said that.
You're on fire. I am on fire. Linda Bromwell. Brummers. Right then. Now, before we go over to Brummers, we've got this ridiculous deal, haven't we, Ross? So we started out on these. Now, we've called them yellow quartz. It's between a yellow and an orange and a yellow.
It's very citrine-y, I think.
It is citrine-y. Yeah, it really is. This beautiful quartz in a rectangle slimness I've not seen to date.
No, I agree with you. No, it's lovely.
It's really
got
pretty.
A lovely, smooth, relaxed texture.
Yeah. Because they start at the beginning of the strand at a lovely size of 10 by 5, and then it increases in length only subtly to about a 12 by 7, so it increases a couple of mil as it goes through the strand. But it's the most delicate tone. I mean, as you say, yeah, I'd have called it a citrine quartz. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. But that slimness with that drill through, which is beautiful, so it's going to sit great I think as a spacer in amber would look lovely.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
You know,
Very perfect for amber.
In fact, let me show you. I know we had these on the show today as the deal of the day.
Wow.
I know.
Aren't they beautiful?
We had them in the cognac and we had them in the multi. Now, if that is not the most perfect way to space those ambers out with that slenderness of that elongated rectangle,
with the amber, you could be forgiven for thinking that's amber.
I agree.
Yeah. It's got that honey lusciousness.
It really has, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So if you got the deal of the day today, if there's any left, we'll play them on the show later as well. We'll recap them for you. But adorable to be added in with those rondelles. Deal of the day today. Absolutely perfect. Now then, we had a bit of fun earlier because we're being devilishly naughty on these this evening. Now, we asked you at the beginning of the show, just a bit of fun, and said, do message in and tell us what you think you should. And we said, be honest, not inflated, proper what you would think we would go to. First guess, $6.95, second guess, $9.95. We've had $5.95, $4.95. Then we got the naughty regulars going, I dare you, £3.95, I dare you. Now, the naughtiest triple dare we had was off Amanda at £3.25, and we were going, now come on.
Pushing your luck there.
I mean, yeah, talk about pushing your luck up a hill.
Yeah.
You know. So, what I will say is, if you're all happy with the price that you messaged in, you're all going to be ecstatic when the graphics come in and we put the price in. 70 carats on these, all right? Slim rectangles that have been on a very healthy diet are giving you this beautiful slimline effect. They are completely natural, those quartz, so there's no heat colour, anything like that, no dye, no nothing, totally natural, and they will work with every gemstone, I would believe, or seed bead, or check glass bead of colour tone, because you've got those sunbeam yellow tones. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, Kerry, love. Kerry said, we have got the clock ready. Now, the only reason... Yeah, could you start it for us, darling? Thank you. There you go, she's got it. Now, the reason we do it... Those of you that are regulars, you know how this works. We like to be fair here at JewelleryMaker. When we have a deal as phenomenal as this, we don't want... Now, we know there's going to be people that are going to miss out. We know that. But as long as you all know, right, I've got my 60 seconds, you now got 40, by the way. I now need to... If I buy on the phones, I need to be dialing that number now. That 0800 644 655 number, I need to be dialing it now. I need to be on the phone to the call centre. If you are ready with the app, you've got it on your phone, you might want to try on the app and the website just to cover all bases. I know there's people that do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Why not?
Yeah, exactly. Now, just remember, genuine gemstone, beautiful consistency of size and shape with a slight graduation. If you have been watching us for a while now thinking, I've yet to make my first order, this could be it. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Brace yourselves for a surprise price. Now, we've got a reasonable availability. You want to swim for your lives with that code, SWIM84. Do you know what, Ross? Should we just do it? Okay? Now then, get ready for this. The price you will be paying, we aren't just taking the dare, we're not even taking the double dare. We're going to beat the triple dare price, Amanda. So, Amanda, I know you thought you were pushing your luck, mate. We're going to do it, and we're going to beat it, Amanda. You ready? For 70 carats of genuine gemstone, drilled, cut, polished, stranded with tassels... It's like for a couple of hours parking, isn't it, if you're lucky?
You must be joking.
I knew you'd be. I know. Yeah. Karen's like, woo, woo. Yeah, I know, Karen.
You know, this really isn't something that you should ignore. It's
brilliant. 100 gone.
It's a genuine gemstone.
I know.
It's a beautiful startup.
Yeah,
strand.
I mean, the thing is, Linda, could you explain to somebody, with one of our head pins, how easy that is to turn into a beautiful pair of drop earrings?
Well, personally, I think I could make the pair inside of 2 minutes, if not.
Easy.
Yeah,
yep.
Easily.
So what would you do?
Right, all you've got to do is take them off strand.
Yep.
If anybody's watching that doesn't know what a head pin is, there's your head pin.
Yep.
There you go, Zena. If you just...
I'll tell you what. Should we cut the strand and do you want to do it?
Let's do it.
Should we? Is that okay?
Do it.
I've been funny.
Yeah.
Poor Linda, she's like, well,
No,
more thanks, give me the
do
job.
it.
Do you mind? Because I'm thinking, if you're new to JewelleryMaker, this is the perfect strand to start with, because you can make a bracelet, necklace, earrings, full suite. You paid, and if it's your first order, we send you another 2 genuine gemstone strands free of charge, right? Yeah, free of charge. We don't tell you what it is, but you'll get 2 extra genuine gemstone strands free of charge with your first order. And a Get Started DVD with one of our incredible guest designers, Claire McDonald. And you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. So what is there to lose? Take the plunge. Place that first order with us today. Okay, Linda, impromptu earring.
Okay.
Oh, hang on.
Okay.
Laura, that's kind of a joke price. I know.
Yeah.
Well impressed.
Yeah.
Thank you, as it's a stunning colour. We'll go with so much, and it'll go with everything, Laura. Oh, yeah, mate. And just quickly, Hannah's nailed it. She went, wow. Now, Hannah, you went to $3.95, didn't you? Or did you go $2.95? She guessed $3.95. There you go, £2.95. Right, would you like to see how to make a pair of earrings? Impromptu demo, Linda Bromwell.
We're going to do one, okay? Because obviously the other one's exactly the same. And I'm not going to take this as a competitive thing.
No,
I'm going to make sure that
nice
you
and relaxed.
know how you do it, okay? So we take a head pin.
Yep.
With a little bobble on the end, and then we take our gorgeous quartz. We pop it on. Sorry about the confusion down here, but we pop it on to our head pin. Now we can either use the tip end of the head pin and have this as a little bit of the design, or we can do what we call a wrapped loop.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to go down about ½ centimetre down around those pliers, push away, keeping lots of tension on your wrists. Bring that back through 180 degrees, and so we've got like a question mark. Take the plier out. Now, the thing about this is when you're doing techniques, when you're doing mechanics, do them properly. Okay, because it's vital, to be truthful. Then take that head pin very closely around the base of that plier. Keep twisting it around. Okay, until basically it's all used up. We can push it in a little bit, or we can chop it off. It's probably easier and quicker at this point in time to just take that off. Then we have a shepherd's hook earring finding, which always opens on the inside. We take our flat nose pliers, we open it just a sort of a quarter turn. We pop on through our wrapped loop, which is a very stable loop, and then we pop back. So, I mean, in my book, I think that probably took less than a minute.
And you were explaining it.
To make that, and I wasn't doing that quickly.
Can I try one?
Absolutely. I wasn't doing that quickly at all. So, basically, the lesson, I think, there is that you can make a genuine gemstone earring at that price at £2.95. If you're selling, you have got to be making a great margin.
Oh, hang on.
A great margin.
There you go.
So sorry, it's a little bit cockeyed because I need to. It's not the loop. It's the actual shepherd's hook. Which you often need to straighten up a bit. But that's the technique. And truthfully, they will fly.
Thank you.
You know, if you've got a whole strand at £2.95 and then you have
how
got...
many do we have? Do you
want
want to count? While you count, Beverly says, got two, then realised the price I got two more. I don't blame you, Bev. Thank you so much. I'm speechless. Oh, really? Have you just made Beverly in Cardiff speechless?
We've got 23 on there. So you've got 11 pairs of earring and a little pendant.
11 pairs.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep losing you. Sorry, Ross, I lost you completely then, mate.
I mean, up close and personal, it's a beautiful gemstone. It really is. It's very soft and it's very feminine. It's just beautiful. It really is. And the thing is about this drill hole, and
there you go, straightened it up now, that's better.
having a quartz, a sort of an opaque quartz, you basically can't see that head pin going through it neither, which is a bonus.
Exactly, and that's great, isn't it? So 11 pairs of earrings on there. You do the maths. Even if you did a pair of earrings for a £5, I
mean, the margin is huge. You know, I mean, we always say when you make jewellery, you know, that you've got to time out on your the time that you spend making it. And sometimes it can be an enormous amount of time. But something like this, you could churn out all 11 pairs in probably 15 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. That could be done, couldn't it?
And also, sort of an extra bonus on this strand is we've got these beautiful tassels. And now, we all know where tassels are at the moment.
Everywhere still. I just, hang on, we had 200 because of the... Now there was Bev, look, I bought two, saw the price, I had two more. Can I see the call screen, hon? Because it's all right, darling, don't you need to say apologise, darling. Now then, I have got... Magdalene, great name. Wilma, Karen, Ellen, Lynn, two Lynns, I'm not repeating myself, one in Ayrshire, one somewhere, I don't know, she hasn't said where, Collection Kent, Margaret, Mary, Valerie, new customers. I only have, is it 26 left out of 200. 26 left out of 200. Is it an extraordinary deal? You counted 22 on the strand?
23.
23, sorry. That's 11 pairs of earrings, which is ridiculous. So 11 times £5 is £55. I'm right, aren't I? £55. If you sold those genuine gemstone, beautiful toned sunbeam earrings for a £5 each. They'd be snapped up. You're making £55. We do plated findings kits for like £2.95.
Yeah.
With 2 pairs of shepherd hooks. I mean, the cost to make, but also, if you got the wig jigs with Alison and Terry and I the other weekend, right, you can make your own earring findings. If you got the 6-step bail making pliers on the wire work weekend last Sunday, you can make your own earring findings. If you got round nose pliers, you can make your own earring findings with your scraps of wire.
Yeah, that's simple.
You don't need to buy a findings kit, do you?
No, not at all.
You know, I mean, this is... Okay, right, I am approaching single figures. So Magdalene, Wilma, Karen, Ellen, Lynn, Collector Margaret, Valerie, Sheila, Collector, the new customer there, Verna's just had 2, Yvonne's just come in, Doreen's just brought them on the phone. Okay, less than 20. Well done, everybody. It was a guaranteed seller. Just show you again. You could sell a pair of tassel earrings for a £5, couldn't you? For that, in fact, I reckon if you did those for £2.95, you could make the whole. You could cover the whole cost of the strand by selling the tassel earrings.
Yeah, I agree.
Couldn't you?
Completely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, tassels are just they're not going anywhere at the moment.
They don't seem to be, do they?
They are
They're
getting
everywhere.
even more everywhere. You know, every single place you can put a tassel, you put it. So there's your there's your earrings.
So Linda has just finished off the earrings for us.
And I mean, they're lovely.
Beautiful. Okay. Right. I'm just going to say it. If you don't check out this second, you won't get them. I'm sorry to be so...
Yeah, but it is what it is, isn't it?
It is what it is. I can't say it any more times. If you don't check out now, you will not get them. Okay. Yes, Ross. Can I just say to Ross, what a stonkingly good Lake Show deal that was for our audience.
It was fabulous.
You're a lovely man.
Oh, bless him.
He's a lovely man. I still need to ring and speak to your mother.
Sounds like a teacher.
I need to ring and speak to his mother. I need to speak to his mother. I want to tell her what a good job she's done. Because he's so lovely. He's so lovely. Well done. Well done. You've had a message for me, but you've lost it. Oh, it's not very good, is it? Right, first one says... Does it say you're brilliant? Amanda, see Amanda, we looked after you, didn't we? Great price. Now, let's work on the Amazonite. I need those so much. Oh, no, Amanda. Do you know what, Amanda? I've got to say, we don't need to work on the price of the Amazonite. Linda, have you seen? Look at that one there. Last of stock. Look that's the reason I've only got 29 left. Lynn, look at the... Now, hang on, I'll show you the strand first. Look at that. Beautiful.
Stunning colour.
Nice shape as well, isn't it? Yeah. Look at that price written on my sheet there, look, under that last of stock. Look at the price there on those Amazonite.
Oh, my word.
Now, do we need to work on that, or are you happy that Amanda's going to be chuffed?
I think she's going to be absolutely ecstatic.
So do I.
Totally ecstatic. Absolutely.
We're going to do those after the kit.
Yeah.
About 10-15 minutes, Amanda. All right. Hi, Zena and gang. Oh, you're the gang. Whoa, you're in the gang. Hello, Karen. Was the silver chain you had on the black bust and... Yes. Oh, where the fuck was that gone?
You took it off, didn't we? Because I asked you to put...
But where's it gone? Oh, it's here.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Oh, I thought he'd gone off with it then, Chris?
Yeah.
Now then, Karen, we will do this for you in... Oh, we haven't decided. When are we going to do it for Karen? Karen, do you want to do it? Should we do it within sort of the next half an hour or so? What do you reckon? Towards the end of the hour? Do you know what? Yeah, let's do it, Ross. Now that, I've got this. It's such a lovely gift, this is. Look at that. I mean, you can wear it on its own. Easy.
Sparkling.
Yeah. It's what we call our sort of satellite chain with those beautiful equidistant little balls that give you extra sparkle in an already lustreful, beautiful, stunning silver chain. And the good news is, Karen, we'll do it this hour for you, sweetie. I won't put a definite time. We'll do the kit, then we'll do the Amazonite Star Buy, and then as soon as we can towards, you know, we'll do that chain. Yeah, Ross? Is that a plan? Right, mate. Shall we do the kit then? Do I have the kit? Nope.
No, it was. I was given that one, I think. And I think I did ask if we got a second one.
Is he there? Oh, he might have gone to make a drink.
No, he's bought the drinks.
Oh. Can you hear us? The kit, mate. your dinner, love.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, having his dinner.
Please don't worry the fact that we're live. It's fine. Have your dinner.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry, we're not sat here waiting.
Yeah.
Live telly and all that.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll have a cup.
Does he know what
Cup of
cost it
coffee
is
while
per
we're
minute to be on live telly? Does he have any idea? I'm having my dinner.
Sounds like a comedy program.
That's the favourite.
Do you know what? You could actually make a brilliant comedy series around shopping TV, couldn't you?
Oh, I love him. Oh, he's made me.
Oh, dear.
Oh, he's a lovely boy. Which one, sorry? Oh, okay. I tell you what. Oh, these with those lemon quartz.
Yeah, let's put them
I say
up
lemon
there.
quartz. Yellow. Yeah, let's do it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Now, are they sold out, or do we have any left, Ross? £2.95. They've gone. There you have gone. But they do go really well with today's must-have, don't they? Today's must-have, little bit of heat treatment on those sky blue apatite. Today's must-have. I'm going to see if they go with those Amazonite, you know. Because, should we just, I don't know if they do.
I think they will.
Can I just, oh.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can imagine those just literally popped in between of those, in the spaces in between. It's just beautiful.
Right, yeah, I think that's going to go great. That is, and the price on those is superb. It really is superb, Amanda. Okay, last to stock, 29 left. It's only been on once before, they were gone like that. We've got 29 left, last dregs of that strand. All right, my lovely. So that's 8 o'clock. Amazonite coming up after the kit. Yeah, let's put the graphics on because I can't not be. Thank you, Chris. You are an absolute poor Chris. You had a big kit to put out. Thank you. You have your dinner now. You have your dinner, Poppet. What dinner did we interrupt?
I don't know.
You don't. What's with him tonight?
I had some soup. I don't know what soup.
Okay. Dare I ask for a white bust? No, do you know what? I daren't. I'm just going to get me out. I'm just getting.
Yeah. Yeah, let's
Bless him. He's having his tea. You can't interrupt a man. You can't take a man away from his food.
No.
He's a growing lad. He told me earlier his trousers were really roomy. I went, oh, okay. He did. He went, I love these trousers. They're so roomy. I went, okay, love. All right.
Oh my word.
Now then, I don't know whether I'd call that a rice bead. It's a rice that's been puffed up. How long has that rice been sat in the water, expanding?
Do you know, Zena, I love a strand like this.
And they?
It's what I call my jewel colours.
What do you mean?
You know, if you're, let's say you're a child and you're playing at Let's Find the Buried Treasure.
Yeah.
These are the colours that you've got in
see
your
what
head.
you mean.
So they're my jewel colours.
Yeah, I suppose it's like when you watch Aladdin, or they find treasure in a treasure chest or something.
These sort of almost primary colours.
Yeah.
They are stunning, and as I said, statement is really, really in more than ever at the moment. And obviously you've got your statement look there in one of those stones. But again, with that random statement look on long necklaces, absolutely spot on. Anything that you have on that T-bar there is going to work.
Yeah, go nice with those lemon quartz we just had, didn't it?
Yeah, but you can keep it a little bit more classic if you want to.
Absolutely. I mean, those are the shape, aren't they? Similar to those barrels of the lapis lazuli we had earlier.
Yes.
So they'd go really nice. Really nice. Now, what we put together in this kit is the perfect...
They are the perfect as well.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're your... Now, these are the... Have I got those right? Silver line dark topaz AB. Yeah, that's right, with the AB on the top and the 8O. So you could just use those as a spacer, couldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, basically,
You've got the bracelet.
I've had to be quite sort of, you know, I've just had to do as quick as I can, really.
Can we explain why?
But,
Linda wasn't supposed to be on the show this evening. She stepped in and we gave her the kits tonight. So Linda's had to do... She's had far less time than she normally would do, but having said that,
these 8 mils of seeds here, this particular dark topaz colour, is absolutely spot on for every single colour of those.
Well, if I put that there and pop that, look.
it really and truly is. It's got, because it's got this sort of
rainbow coating.
Exactly, and those are rainbow sort of colours as well.
You're right,
very much of them. Every single solitary one works, and they highlight each other beautifully.
Yep, every colour. Linda's, I've just proven the point, and Linda has popped on. What is that on, darling?
It's on memory wire.
It's on memory wire. Okay. And then you got one of those. Now, I haven't finished with the kits. I've got some druzy and findings and the essential. I mean, this is a full starter kit.
Yes,
it's a starter kit.
Yeah.
What we mean by that is when we first started JewelleryMaker, Linda was there back in the day. We'd like to give you everything you can that you need to start making jewellery. So there are options there. There's options to make with the findings pack, with the threading pack. There's options to do your beading thread, your monofilament, which it can disappear, or you've got your stretchy elastic. So again, you can do a stretch. There's lots of options there. We're giving you 2 strands of genuine gemstones, including these really.
They are very beautiful.
Sexy.
Honestly, they are, because they're faceted.
Yeah.
And they've got just these little tiny hints.
Little druses, haven't they?
Tiny little druses that really, I think, on a black, really catch the light.
Yeah, exactly. And then, you know, we were just talking about shepherd hooks and head pins and making those earrings with 11 quartz. You've got a 21-piece findings kit as well, which includes your chain, your double toggles, your double pair of shepherd hooks, your head pins, your jump rings, everything you need. Okay? So, YFXC81. I can't wait till you see how Linda's also captured these agates, these gorgeous, huge size rice agates in her jewellery. And again, she's only made these pieces this evening. The way you frame that shape, I don't know, you've made all of this jewellery in like an hour.
Yeah.
Blimey, Lind.
You know, it's to be honest with you, when you are in a situation like I've been this evening, there's so much that comes into your head.
Yeah, I bet.
That it's confusing.
Yeah.
There's so much, and something is there fighting to be made.
Yeah.
And that's what's happened. Obviously, I've got stacks more that I can be doing with it. It's a beautiful kit, and as I say,
I love those earrings.
I have really missed these agates.
Yeah, they're great, aren't they? They really are. Now then, I've got a great. I take it we haven't dropped the price yet, have we? Not your price. Not your price. Not your price. So let's get the price in, please, Ross Meister. Under 30. Under 30. All right. Now, Lind, are you going to be able to give us a demo?
Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it's going to be a quick demo.
Okay, great.
And it's going to be relatively basic in technique.
Okay.
And to do with that necklace. So, I am, just for quickness, I'm using some wildfire on a needle. But
We've got fire lines coming up later.
Yeah, we have.
In the 9 o'clock hour.
And you can equally use the beading thread that's in the kit.
This one, yeah.
Do exactly the same intake.
Either or.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to, first of all, attach a clasp. So I'm going to put on a little crimp bead, which you'll have in your findings pack. Right?
Does it come with crimps?
Oh. Yeah, there were in mine.
Let me just check, because it's not on my board.
Was it not?
Let me just, hang on. Yeah, it does come with, I'm sorry they're not there.
Yeah.
It does come with 5 crimp tubes. I'm sorry they're not out on the board. Chris was in a rush to get them on, but there are 5 crimp tubes, definitely. Sorry, Linda, I just couldn't see them.
Yeah. A tiny little crimp bead, but it does a big job. So I've got my crimp bead onto my thread, which now I could put a jump ring on the end of there, but I'm not going to. I'm going to pop that on, straight on.
Yep.
To the little jump ring that is on the bolt ring clasp. So now it's just a matter of threading that through the same way as it went in, right? It's the opposite way to come back. Don't go over and round in a circle. You need to have a loop. Pull that back, get your flat nose pliers and squish. Okay?
Yep.
And then you can get rid of that little bit of excess there. Careful when you do it, particularly if you're using your zapper. because you can quite easily do both strands at once with your zapper, so just be careful. Right, all I'm going to do now is I'm going to sort of just give you the main technique about wrapping that agate. So I'm just going to thread on. When you're doing something like this, you really need to have, meeting the clasp, you need to have you don't need to have that big agate there by the clasp at all, because it's going to be really difficult to do it up yourself.
You've got a bit of movement, you mean? Got you.
Now I've unthreaded my needle, so bear with me.
That's a bit daft, if you don't mind me saying.
Well, no, to be honest, it's a nightmare now.
Right, don't look at it. Nobody look at Linda for a minute.
Yeah, because I have one of these. I probably will have one of these fake. Can you see?
I've got contact lenses in. I've got no chance of helping you.
I have broken my actual. I'll tell you what.
What have you broken?
What?
Your needle?
My glasses. No, my glasses.
You've broken your glasses?
I'm on my prescription previous here. So
isn't it great watching old people? It's like, can you help me? No, I got my contact lens. I can't see up close. Well, I'll jewellery making with the oldies. Can you see? No.
This is the comedy programme that we're going to be making.
Can you thread your needle? No. We've got the kids. I'm having my dinner.
We're going to be making. So, what you're going to have to imagine is I have now got a clasp. I'm not going through that again because it takes too much time. I've got a clasp on the end of my thread. Right, so as I said before, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put a stopper on this. So I've taken a little seed bead and I am now going to get rid of the knot that's on there, which you won't do it with that because it's a wire cutter.
But you love live telly.
Yeah, it'll be fine in the end.
We'll edit all this out.
You'll wake up tomorrow and you'll
be gone. You've forgotten. Like yesterday's news.
Yeah. So to put a little stopper on, just go through the opposite direction to where the thread was originally, and so that then is your little stopper bead.
Okay.
So. Okay, as I said before, if you, at the top of the neckline, which is where we're going, because we attach the clasp first, we thread on X amount, count them, okay? Now, what I did in the necklace, I'm not going to count these on, because I'm just going to demo, is I put 25 leading up to the clasp, okay?
8 O's, yeah?
Yes, on the 8 O's. And then, after that 25, I then popped on one of the druses. Okay? Again, I'm not going to count these, I'm just going to get to the main demo. But then 25 to start with, and then we go in 15s, okay? So let's say that's 15, it isn't. Then we pop on, now I will do the right amount this time, we pop on one of the agates, okay? Now, I found out by trial and error that to encompass this agate, we need to thread on the first sort of piece that threads around. Basically, I mean, they're going to be minor differences in the size, but I found on average that it was 18 of these size 8s. So if you can remember that, so it's 6, I know this is painful, 8, 9, 10, 11, at least it proves I can count, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, okay?
Yep.
Now, it'll probably prove me wrong, because this might be slightly larger, because they're gemstones.
Yeah, well, they're always going to differ
slightly. They are always going to differ. This is the difference between gemstones and man-made stuff. Man-made can be made all the same, gemstones aren't.
Okay.
So we've got what we think is going to be the first covering of the side. So that what we do then is we just hold on to the agate and take our needle all the way around and through and back out.
Okay.
Okay, it all becomes totally, see, very, very easy. And then it's exactly the same again, but I found that on the return, because we've got the, we've got the, this extra tiny little bit, I found that 20 size 8s, so this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, may need an extra one, but as I say, it's trial and error. What we're going to do now is we're going to move that up slightly so that it doesn't have a gap here.
Yep.
Turn it round, do exactly the same thing again. So we come straight out between, don't catch any of those seed beads there, straight out. Bring your thread through, give it a little squish there, and then the next one is going to be your 15 again, and then onto your next druzy, then 15, and then emulate that. If you find you've got a little space, as I have there, then just take the needle back through and thread on another 2.
Yeah.
Don't thread on 1s, thread on 2s. It always works if you go even numbers. I can't explain why, but it does.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's as simple as that. And that little technique, actually,
Very effective.
It's very effective in other sizes and shapes of any gemstone.
Okay, lovely, thank you. Amanda said, love watching you guys together. Such a breath of fresh air and great deals too. Hoping for an Amazonite bug. All right, Amanda. Now, come on. I love her. She just keeps...
She knows compliments draw deals. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Amanda.
Go for it.
I'll tell you what, Amanda. Shall we do it for you now? As Ross calls it, a star by. Yeah. Well, just Beverly says, can I see the quartz with the Amazonite, please? Thinking of using one of the quartz strands as... Oops, I think it said spaces between the Amazonite. All right, you turning into Tom Stewart, whipping it. I'm too old. He said, she said, thinking of using one of the quartz strands as spaces between the Amazonite. Sorry, Ross. Can I borrow that?
Please, darling. Of course, yes.
Sorry, Ross. He's like, will you hurry up, Zena, and read these messages, woman? Hang on a second, Bev. Hang on, love. Right, here you go, Bev. Oh, Beverly, nice choice, darling. What do you think? I think that's perfect, hon. I think you're right. Now, those lemon beautiful quartz have sold out. Now, I'm going to tell you something now. Amanda, you know you want a good price. Can I just tell you now? If you got the lemon quartz that has now gone, you get the last of the Amazonite, you'll get both strands for less than £20. Star by. Amanda, suggestion, graphics in, check out. All right? 29. Now, this has only ever been on air once, and all of them sold apart from the very last 29, okay? Now, if you manage to get the sterling silver satellite chain that I'm wearing, it'd go lovely, just one of those on that sterling silver chain, wouldn't it? Or just one of those on I mean, could you use that on like you know, in that kit we've just had on a monofilament, so it kind of disappears?
Definitely. Yeah, monofilament is just stranding, but it's something that is what we use for these invisible...
Exactly, floating necklaces, don't we? Yeah. I mean, again, I know, I was talking to Gemma earlier, Gemma Crow, that's our amazing guest designer that was on the afternoon mid-show today. She just brought out this range of mini makes DVDs. And they have sold out, each launch sold out live on the show, which she's never experienced before. And I've got her a little bottle of Prosecco to say well done, because she was so chuffed. And then she bought another 2 DVDs, they did the same. Then we've had them back in, they've sold out again. Now, if you want a mini make, because the thing is, when you're doing what you love, let's say you like doing seed beads. Now, seed beading's a great medium, but it takes time. Chainmail, great medium, takes time. You've got to open and close all the jump rings. There are certain techniques, macrame, some of these techniques and your resins and all these things take time to make, and it might be what you love doing. Now, if you then sell your jewellery and you've got to fill a stall, you've got to fill a craft stall.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't spend time on every single solitary piece.
Well, no, because it's not good on your margins then,
exactly.
To be honest. So you do need some very quick makes.
Quick makes.
And then balance it a little bit,
yeah,
you know,
with
the more time invested makes, yeah.
Now, that colour, if you look at clothing out there, and I've just been out shopping the last couple of days, that's a lovely colour with a lot of the colours of clothes in the shops at the moment, okay? Now, when these graphics come in that Ross is about to do for you, Amanda, if you want them, hon, there's 29 left, and they are phenomenal. Considering these are Amazonite, bewilderingly low price point. So, Ross, If you could pop those graphics in, my lovely boy, I'd be very grateful. This is only the second time they've ever been on air. I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember that when the price comes in, please. They are breathtaking in colour. They are knockout quality. And those amazing step cut pairs, we've called them, are 18 by 10 on the smallest. So the smallest one there is 18 by 10. So they could make lovely earrings. If you wanted to then go from the pendant in the middle, you've got a dramatic 30 by 10mm on those ones in the centre. Don't you worry, have you broken the graphics with this amazing deal? Now then, Amazonite has got a truly unique tone of colour. It is going to go... In fact, Linda, could I borrow your beautiful hands? Could you hold those 2 tassels where they are, darling? And I'm going to show you our today's must-have in 20 minutes, because I think it goes lovely. Look at that.
That's beautiful.
Thank you, partner.
That is absolutely...
It's perfect, isn't it? It couldn't be
perfect.
more perfect. Now, it's not the same gemstone, because what you've got is the lovely sort of... almost opaqueness of those, well, opaqueness I would say actually of the Amazonite in that dramatic shape.
And what will happen, sorry to interrupt you, but
Please
what will
do.
happen if you do this in a single-stranded piece, because of the clever way that these Amazonite have been drilled, which is just down from point, okay, it means then that you will have a little bit of interest above the bead line, okay, so
So it could protrude slightly.
Exactly, yeah, and that will give a lovely sort of
je ne sais quoi.
Well, yeah, je ne sais quoi. Basically, it will give you a look in inverted commas.
Something
It'll
different.
look like a
Piques your
designer.
Exactly, yeah. Now they are absolutely knockout. If I just twist that, there you go. Perfect. Thanks, Lind. And as we said, you could really, I mean, you could actually, I think that would be nice with some little pearls. Oh, I'll tell you what. Right, is there any chance you can stick your fingers on all of them? Hang on. We're just trying to, we're trying to reset them. Don't worry, Ross, we know you can do it. No, hang on, Lind. Can you, there you go.
Just give me the...
Right, you hold that. Right there. Now, I don't know if it's going to work. I just want to try it, all right? Because I think I'm going to make my own kit here.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Now, I'm thinking, Lind, we've only got a few of those left. If you get those teal shell pearls, right?
Yeah.
Do that as your strand, yeah? Then have one of those in the centre, and just a little sort of 3 of those each side.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you like that design?
I do like that.
I'll give you that.
Thank you.
I'll give you that, Lind.
Okay, well, I'll get it painted. No, I love it, because I do, as
Thank you,
know, love what I call a base colour piece.
Yep.
Which, to me, is tones of a colour.
Yep.
And that's what that gives you.
Should we try them on?
It's ever such an expensive look.
Amazonite, yeah? Oh, yeah. Now, I've got that silver chain on that we're doing as well for you in a moment.
One of those on that silver chain as well. Beautiful.
There you go.
It's a stunning
Just
colour,
one of those.
that
I mean,
Amazonite.
I know I've got my... oh, sorry.
Sometimes Amazonite can be a little bit wishy-washy, can't it?
That's
It can
really
be,
strong.
But that's really strong.
Really strong.
Yeah.
We will get those graphics in at some point. There's a little... oh, well done, darling. Do you have a little panic moment there? Is it nerve-wracking, Ross, when that happens? Okay, can we just check and see if there's any left now? At 4... do you see my point, Amanda?
Yeah.
Amanda, are you happy, my darling? Did she get them? Please tell me she got them. Did she get them, Amanda? Oh, has she? And Laura's got them. They've sold out. I'm so sorry. They've sold out. I think you got them. Oh, and our Anne's got them. Hello, Anne. Up in John O'Groats. How you feeling? How you feeling? Well done, you lot. Now, I'm going to show you today's must-have again, because I think you're going to want both. I really do. I think you're going to want both. Now, we say that right. Today's must-have coming up, sky blue apatite. Hang on. Mate, is that the right price on the star-buy sheet? Say me here, just to make sure. So you're gonna... Well, put it this way, if you like, I'm going to give you a little heads up. Shouldn't really, but if you like the price of the Amazonite at a reduced $14.95, you know how it... Now, Amazonite and Apatite are good, sort of, normally quite high price point gemstones.
Well, particularly, yeah.
Yeah, so if you like that price point on the Amazonite, that's all I'm going to say. That's about as much of a clue as I can give you. Hey? Can I do one more thing? Now, I know we've gone all lovely matchy and those... Can we do those teal shell pearls as well, please? Because do you mind? But I'm going all matchy, aren't I? Which I know a lot of us like to do. But I'm also going to show you with the multicoloured gemstone Starby. Because
I was actually going to ask you to bring those in because I really think they'll work with the Amazonite.
I think so, yeah. Now, these are limited. They're one of the most popular colours of shell pearls we've done to date. Perfect size. Teal, lovely green. And again, that's a really popular colour tone.
Have you any idea how difficult it's been getting shell pearl in?
Has it?
Oh,
no,
it's been a nightmare. Nobody knows why. It's just all of a sudden it's exploded.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So, you know, obviously we source a lot of gemstones in China, India and that. And obviously it's supply and demand.
Well, yeah.
Always is with gemstones. And I love shell pearl. I absolutely adore it for lots of reasons. And I have got 3 big projects in mind, and I need shell pearl, and you know, we just can't get it. So if you see it, I promise you, not on the wall, get it.
Do you know what you said this? Now the other day in the Late Show last week, I had some lovely shell pearls, right? I had some shell pearls in my show, and then it showed 0 quantity. So I said to the scheduling team, "What have I got? What have I got?" Been reserved for Mark Smith for a kit. I went, and Mark Smith walked past. I went, like that is it? But that will prove the point.
Exactly.
That will prove the point. Yeah. Now, just quickly. I will show it. Now, we'll do these as well while we're matching. I know. This is I know. The chains in a minute. Just quickly, I'm just going to show it because I did promise...
That's beautiful.
Ross, if you don't mind. Just want to give you an alternative. That as well, coming up as a star buy under £10 in 45 minutes, all right? So if you fancy those to go with it, that's another really great contrasting but matching look, if that makes sense.
Well, yeah, I mean, if that's a multi-gemstone, which it is, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, but they've gone with the blues, haven't
they? Yeah, so it's going to perfectly work. Yeah. Right, so that's coming up in 45 minutes. Oh, do you know, you really have put a beautiful show together for us, Ross.
I agree.
You have, mate.
Yeah.
Now then, the Amazonite have gone.
Oh,
Let us just show you this as well.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Now, these aren't Amazonite. These are knockout turquoise.
Wow.
These are Mexican turquoise. Limited edition strand.
Well, I've never seen a strand of turquoise like that.
I have not. We only made...
Never seen them?
Did we only make 20? And we've got 4.
Whoa. They are super.
God, they're gorgeous.
I have never, ever seen turquoise like that. And I've
just one on the chain.
Never.
Do you know, for the last 4 chances, we will match. Of course we would, the lowest ever. I mean, one of that. That's like a... It's like a beautiful Pandora-style charm, isn't it?
It's stunning.
Other charm bracelet people are available. I will show you the amber as well. I will, I promise. You get the spacers.
Come down a little bit, just to that, underneath the chain, one of those on that chain.
Just one, that's all it needs.
Yes.
And you've got 2, 4, 6, 7 on mine here. They are perfection. The ST means that they've been stabilised, which doesn't affect the value of your turquoise, but it does affect the longevity of them because it gives it stability. That's their whole nature, which is basically an epoxy resin gets sucked into the surface of the gemstone of the turquoise and stabilises it. Can I have a little nose? Who's getting them, darling? Now, the first one has gone to a collector in Dorset. I better not give your name away just in case. Mind you, I couldn't give your name away because you put yourself as collector, so I couldn't even anyway.
I'm
if I wanted to.
I am really jealous. This is a very beautiful.
Would you keep it simple with the beauty of those? Yeah, I'm thinking the same.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
I've never seen a gemstone cut quite. I've never seen turquoise cut like that.
Not in a saucer.
And to be honest, I'm struggling to think how they've done it.
I don't know, mate. Because again, if you just had one of those on a bracelet, just one. Again, you don't have to set it that way. You could set it like that, so it's actually like a.
It's like a a
spinning top.
It's like a pagoda
Yeah.
type of thing as
Yeah.
well, isn't it? But just
Love
just one of those turquoise. I would only use. At a push, I might do a pair of earrings. But I think something's telling me from a business point of view, just
you're going to want to use them individually.
individually.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Because they are big, dramatic pieces of Mexican turquoise.
That's stunning.
Is that our best price? Oh, Ross said nowhere near. Okay, now the good news is, regardless of whether you've checked out already, and I know some of you have, regardless of the fact that you've checked out, you will still pay the reduced price. Nobody pays any more than anybody else. We've halved it. Okay, now could you divide that by 7, hun, please? Because I think we're talking like, I don't know, 14, there you go, £14.27 for a turquoise of that size and that quality, with the matrix, with the colour that you want. They are the textbook.
Yeah, no, just that piece of jewellery with one of those is a 3-figure.
I'm in agreement.
And the 3 figures, I'm sort of varying between the establishment it's being sold at.
Absolutely.
You know, but I can see that in a Bond Street establishment, say in platinum.
Yeah. Oh,
I can
God,
see
yeah.
that
A
in
white gold, yeah.
very high.
Yeah.
3 figures.
Yeah. And do us a favour, just have a look, because this isn't just the quality of the turquoise. It's not just the unusual shape, it's the sheer size of every one of those turquoise. I mean, they are super dramatic, aren't they? Super dramatic.
They are actually, I think, perfect.
Yep.
And I don't say that, I don't think I've ever said that, actually.
I don't know if I've ever heard you say that.
I mean perfect in every way.
Yeah. Mary Poppins.
Totally.
Practically perfect in every way.
Yeah. I absolutely think it is. I mean, the colour is stunning.
Yeah.
That small amount of, not even a matrix, it's just like, it's not a matrix in there, it's not like a map, it's personality. It's like Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah,
isn't
it really is. I'll tell you
degree.
what, I'm absolutely... Can you write the... I know I won't get... Actually. No. Can you write the code down anyway? Because you never know, somebody might forget to check out.
That's stunning.
Yeah.
That.
Well
It's really
done,
beautiful.
everybody. Well done. Okay, now then, was it Bev or Amanda or Karen that wanted the chain? Or was it all of them? Was it Bev? Was it Bev? It might have been Bev mine. Anyway, if you fancy the chain, okay, in sterling silver, we'll do it for you now, so start by. Do you know what? We do bring you here at JewelleryMaker, especially over the last few years as well. We've really diversified in the amount of designs of chains that we bring you, haven't we?
We have.
Because
completely.
I mean, of course, you can change. There's so many ways. Once you've learned a technique of jewellery making, there are so many ways to effortlessly change the design. And that could be simply by changing the chain that you hang it on, a pendant, for example. Could be that simple, couldn't it?
Completely. Yeah, absolutely.
Now, sometimes we want elaborate jewellery. Sometimes we just want to wear a sterling silver chain and we don't want to add anything to it, so therefore we would like something a little bit different in the chain.
It's a standalone, isn't it? Yeah.
Now, I said this about being satellite. Forgive me, it isn't. It's the one that we do with the little... It's the trace chain is the design of the link. It's called a trace chain. Now, these are actually little cubes within, like a little shortened snippet of a crimp tube within those. So it's like a trace and a cube chain. And it also, I mean, it's the 18-inch, which, as you can see with I've got a standard sort of round neck top, same like you. You've got one on as well, Lind. And if people say to Linda, as a really experienced guest designer, right, Linda, I want to buy a chain for somebody, I don't know what length they prefer, what are you going to go for as your average bet of length to suit everybody?
I think it's got to be an 18-inch length. Yeah, got to be an 18.
It's like the one that
on
kind
the collarbone.
of... Yeah, because a 16-inch is just framing the base of your neckline can be too high for some people. A 20-inch, if you haven't got enough of a scoop or V neckline, you're going to lose it. It's going to dip underneath and you won't see it. So if you want the average that's going to satisfy most people, 18-inch.
Yeah.
That's the little insider tip
The
for you.
go-to, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
I would imagine if there was any statistics done, it probably is the most popular length.
But it's like size 7 ends to O is the most average ring
Yeah.
size. Size 6 for ladies is the most
Yeah.
average foot size. That's why they've never left an eye on the shelf.
Exactly.
Yeah, as I found out yesterday trying to buy a matching pair of shoes for this new dress. Anyway, what we've done with that twinkly chain with the cubes, because the cubes give it extra twinkle and lustre, we've added a slimline, stylised, beautiful lobster claw. So that it just is, you can, and what I love about JewelleryMaker is the chains suppliers that we use always, without exception on every one of our designs, always finish it off with extra flourish. Don't they?
Yeah, I mean, there's no real need to, I don't suppose, but it is that it's a piece of jewellery.
Yeah, ready to wear.
And it's treated as a piece of a finished piece of jewellery.
Yeah.
And so, you know, that chain looks its best with that lobster claw.
I agree.
That high, shiny
Totally agree.
lobster claw clasp.
Yeah. Now your code is QYIL54, and I'd like to say that, you know, have a look at the prices on High Street. You know, when you look at the High Street of the High Street jewellers, and the price you're seeing currently on the website, not your buy price, we're going to beat it. Now, in the first hour today on the Late Show at 6 o'clock, we did under 10. This could have happily been in our under 10 hour, but we didn't want to give the price away. So, as I say, if you go to one of those catalogue style departments, you know, one of the catalogue style stores on the High Street, or one of your sort of, again, High Street jewellers or shopping mall jewellers, you know, try and buy a detailed chain like this, beautifully finished, with the gram weight, which is exceptional, of 2.2 grams. And that's important. People say to me, why do you bang on about the gram weight? Who cares? It's really important when you buy sterling silver, because the higher the gram weight, the stronger the chain, in the sense of you've got better longevity for the chain. It's not going to snap as easily. The more weight equals the more wearability.
Of course it does.
Cool. Well, yeah, but some people don't know that, Liz.
No, they don't. And also there's a grammage. There is a specified grammage of sterling silver 925 that once you get to it, you have to have a hallmark. So it's a precious metal. It's been dealt with as a monetary unit in the past. So it's significant.
Yeah, exactly. And if you think about it, our chains don't have to go through the mill, don't they, when we're wearing them? You think how much strain that clasp takes, opening, closing, opening, closing, opening, closing, opening, closing. And yet, I have never to date, in nearly 5 years with JewelleryMaker, and I've had every kind of chain, from Omega to practically every single one, including this one, I've never had one fail on me.
No.
Or break.
No.
Not once.
Because the actual clasp there is soldered, and it's silver solder.
What does that mean?
It means it's soldered with silver.
Oh,
a silver
it's a
solder.
bit obvious, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a silver.
Just
It's
thought I'd
not
check
a
that.
metallic. It's a silver solder. So it marries up beautifully with the product itself.
Okay.
And as I say, this is something that with a chain like that. If it came, there are ways, but it's not very attractive that you can put your own clasp onto that, right?
Okay.
But because of that type of chain, it's just icing on the cake that you've got the clasp there.
Yeah.
It really is, because as a jewellery maker, okay, you know, you can add clasps and that, but with a chain like that,
I agree.
No, I wouldn't.
So if you fancy from, again, Patricia's had 2, Muriel's had, everybody, first 4 people checked out 2s and 3s, and good luck to you. Well done. It's the only sterling silver chain I've got in the hour, in the show. Okay, so that's the only one we've got till 10 o'clock live tonight. So keep adding them to your order. Now, after the break, that's sensational. Today's must-have Sky Blue Appetite could be yours for a song. So we'll see you shortly.
Hi jewellery makers, I'm Linda Jones, the creator of the Whammer Hammer. This is a multi-tool hammer. It's got 5 heads. It's everything you need for all your jewellery making needs. So I'll be demonstrating all the heads on the 5th of October, so please join me for a fantastic jewellery show.
Hello, my lovelies. She's concentrating. Seed beading. Linda Brummers. She's like, she's working. Now, we've thrust the kits at you and you've not. That's attractive.
Yeah.
Do you stick? I do that when I'm concentrating. Stick my tongue out. Do you do that?
Yeah.
Do you do that, Dan?
No.
Oh. I bet he does.
I bet he does as well.
I bet he does. Just doesn't know he's doing it. Do you do that, Ross? Stick your tongue out when you're concentrating? Oh, you're having to think now.
Oh, yeah.
Just stick your
I
tongue
don't
out when
think
you're
you know what you
concentrating.
do when you're concentrating.
Yeah, I think you're probably doing it, yeah. A lot of us do. We don't even know we're doing it, do we?
No.
Now then, my lovelies, I'm willing to bet, not a betting woman, but I'm willing to bet that every one of you that got the Amazonite is going to want to get these. Amazonite have gone, sold out, obviously. And I did allude to the fact that you might just be able to get a naughty, and I've seen something else in it that's going to go so nice with these, which I'm going to show you in a minute. We've got these. Now, like Amazonite, sky blue apatite, neon apatite, any of the apatites, green apatite, usually has a reasonably high ticket price on it, just because of the very nature of this beautiful gemstone. Now, when Paris tourmaline became so difficult to get hold of, I mean, it's difficult to get hold of at the best of times, but there was a time in the 80s where Paris tourmaline was just practically non-existent. You couldn't buy it for love nor money. That's when apatite, with its similar properties, similar tone of colours, to get that look for less of Paris tourmaline, became so popular the world over. Because if something dries up and you can't get something, there has to be an alternative. Now, we're not suggesting for a second that that is Paris tourmaline. It's a different gemstone for a start. But when you can't get something and you need something to look like something, you go for the next best thing. And then, of course, quite right, I'm so glad that that happened, because otherwise I don't think apatite might have ever sort of had its time in the sun, so to speak.
Yeah,
had its moment of...
Yeah, I mean, it isn't a gemstone that everybody knows about.
No, not at all.
Which is a shame.
It is a shame.
At JewelleryMaker we can show you these gemstones that you're missing out on, really.
Because look how bright that is.
It's a very sort of crystally look.
Yeah,
isn't it?
and it looks
Frozen
so expensive,
look.
doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now, the thing is, we did have those Amazonite that sold out. We said they go perfectly. It is a very complementary, summery and winter tone gemstone. That's the lovely thing, because you think you go on your holidays and you go and you might take one of those little boat trips out, or get a jet ski or a glass bottom boat, and you go and see all people snorkeling in the shallows, or you go to the caves where there's those lagoons that are that beautiful tone that you're seeing in those apatites there, or that infinity pool colour that you see at these hotels in the travel brochures. Or, you know, when you go, and Linda will tell you because she's been there with me, when you go to somewhere beautiful like the Alps, or you're in, you know, the Alps in France or Italy or Switzerland or whatever, and the colour of the sky on a beautiful, crisp winter's day out in Switzerland, which is where we go sometimes, that colour of that sky against the bright white of the snow-capped Alps and mountains is this colour. And
the glaciers are that colour.
Yeah,
as
the
well,
glacier
aren't
as
they?
well, yeah. It takes your breath away and it is uplifting, it is energising, and that's what apatite should be called. It's a bit like peridot, it is a very energising gemstone. I challenge you to ever wear apatite like this, sky blue apatite, and not feel recharged. I can't word it. It's like, you know when you plug your phone into the wall, whatever brand it might be, yeah? And it recharges and it says 100% battery recharged. That's exactly how you're going to feel when you wear apatite. But you've got to plug yourself in. It's a knockout strand. Very generous, very sparkly, very beautiful. Goes with all sorts. And if you get our under £10 deal on the multi-gemstone strand in the blues coming up in half an hour, those two will go well together as well.
Definitely.
Now then, this is brand new. I do have strands coming up that are going to work rather lovely with this sky blue apatite, and it went perfectly with the Amazonite. But again, with those teal pearls, again with white pearls, you put that with peridot, you put that with the garnet we had earlier, they'll all work brilliant. That'll go beautifully with the rose quartz we had earlier as well. Really fabulous. So, brand new, and we got every single one of them in the show for you this evening, and I did allude to the fact that if you liked the price of the Amazonite, I think you'll be happy with the price of the apatite. So Ross is going to put the graphics in for you. And the code? GZIM04. GZIM04 sky blue apatite in these lovely faceted rondelles. Again, whether you use them as spacers. Now, I just said with pearls, didn't I? Now, I haven't got real pearls there. I've got cotton pearls. But just to give you the idea of how beautiful that looks, and especially for beach-style designs or beach-style weddings, of which, because of costs and things, I think a lot of beach weddings are becoming really, or any weddings by the sea, by a lake, you know. We know a lot of people that have got married recently like that.
A lot of what we call these alternative venues.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, for the should-be price we're going to show you, that means... Do you know, those of you that watch JewelleryMaker regularly, you know that's a good price for apatite. We all do. To get that strand under £30, and again, that close-up that you've got there, as you can see with that recording, can you see, look, all the different tones of that greeny blue, bluey green in the shallows of a beautiful, calm sea. It's like when I went to... I learned how to scuba dive when I was out in the Maldives, purely because I took a fella that I decided when I got there I didn't like him anymore. So I was thinking, what am I going to do for 2 weeks stuck on this little island? So I learned to scuba dive. And it's the best thing I ever did. It was brilliant. But I would never have done it because I'm scared of the sea. But anyway, when you go somewhere like that, and you're under the sea, and you're seeing the most beautiful butterfly fish and lobsters and the coral... and all the incredible colour tones that you see, and that's the colours of these amazing places like Barbados and St Lucia and the Maldives. And it's you land in these places, don't you, Linda? And it's like paradise.
Yeah, it's what you would call a travel brochure.
Absolutely,
colour, isn't it?
Yeah,
it attracts you immediately. It reminds you of relaxation.
Exactly, and it just puts you in a beautifully relaxed mode.
Yeah,
I can imagine you in a hammock being fanned by Peter with a palm tree and a palm tree leaf,
massive palm tree.
Yeah, palm tree.
I got a story about that one day. We were somewhere on an island in the Caribbean, and I was exactly that. I was lying on my sunbed, and there was this guy who looked after the garden, and we got to know him a little bit. It was gorgeous. It was absolutely gorgeous, and he shimmied up this palm tree with his machete and took this coconut off the top and shimmied back down. Off the top comes, he pops a straw in it and gives it to me.
No.
My husband went, it might not be fresh.
Oh, will it not be fresh straight off the tree? Oh, you're just jealous. Now then, we're going to slice the top off that price like he did that coconut, aren't we?
Yeah.
Hey, Ross? We are. Okay, every one of you that have checked out a multi-bought, Anna's multi-bought, Collection Shop's out multi-bought, everybody else having one each, every one of you pays the final low price cocktail in your local town is about that price, isn't it? Bit more pricey in Birmingham, actually, but pay about £16 for a cocktail. Mind you, where we went last night, they had 2 for 1, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah, they had a 2 for 1 last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some of us were driving though, weren't we? So we couldn't have a 2 for 1, could we?
No.
But yeah, what do you think of that price point, everybody? Impressed? It's a bit special, isn't it? Now I started with I say we had the full amount. We only started with just 103. Okay, already at $14.95. Let's do it. Let's do it, Ross. Ross. Okay. Right, do your deal. We'll do you a deal. Come on, let's barter here, right? You know how we sort of messaged in and said about the prices and things, and you were all double daring, triple daring, or whatever. If you want to get that under one of our favourite price points, you know where I'm going with this, don't you? Load it in your basket now. If we can see enough people going, come on, you've got to make it worth our while, haven't you? You've got to make it worth our while.
Well, yeah, because, you know, there's a point at which you don't really want to be losing money.
Well, there's a point at which we're not really making very much money.
Exactly.
But it's all about the numbers. $14.95 for Sky Blue Appetite is wicked. And wicked I mean in a positive way, because that's the new thing, isn't it, these days? You know what I mean? When kids... I mean, for us, wicked was always bad, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're laughing at, Dan. What are you laughing at?
I mean, wicked is not used that often anymore.
Well, if you'd have waited for me, then I was going to get to the new thing where... Then the next thing wasn't it, which I still have never got, when they go, oh, it's sick. I mean, that's disgusting. I don't know who turns sick into being a positive thing. Oh, it's sick. Meaning it's good. Are you kidding?
No. That's bypassed me.
So is there a new one?
I think 6 quite old as well.
6 quite... I think that. So what's the new one?
She's stuck in a time.
You don't know what the new one is?
No.
There must be a new one. What are your grandkids saying? Because it's normally the grandkids that are coming out with the new one, aren't they? Wicked. I was all right with that, but sick. Ugh.
Cool seems to have tested the decades.
Cool's still all right. Is it? I'm looking at Dan because Dan's like our benchmark of what's
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all right with cool. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Bless them. These poor kids that have to work with me and you. Anyway, right then, tell you what, we can do it now because we've got a collector, Carol Jane, collector Sarah, Shandy Jackie, Diane Lisa, Claire Susan, collector half the stocks allocated. Right, let's do it. Come on then. Every one of you that have checked out at $14.95, collection shops are having 4, Anna are having 2, Debbie having 2, Nigel are having 2. Watch this. We're going to need to give Ross a round of applause for this.
Yep.
Wait! Come on, Ross! Get in. Have you still got those lemon quarts? Could I borrow them, darling? Because I know what you're thinking. Well done, Ross. Well done. And thanks for showing us you want them. Because we shouldn't do it, you see, so we have to justify it. The way we look at it is, if you all get them and they check out, and you sell out, we can go, well, see, it proves the point. They check them all out when we took the price down, and then we can justify it.
They work brilliant.
Don't they?
Actually, I wasn't...
Are we not sure,
I
were you?
wasn't sure. I could see... I was looking at it in my head first, and I wasn't that sure, but no.
Do you like
and
it?
I think that's because this slightly mutes that and slightly turns a little bit lemon in that appetite.
That's what I mean. I think it has a slight variation on both.
Look at these turning quite lemony.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is lovely.
Now then, I'll tell you what, I've got a lovely strand of beryl coming up. Would you think the beryl would work, or is it too...
No,
I think,
that definitely works.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's a beautiful strand.
It is, isn't it?
Look at the aquamarine in that.
But again, they go really well together. Now, again, if you put that with amethyst, it goes great. You put it with black spinel, it goes great.
It does. But, you know, what I'm sort of going back to an earlier point is that sort of trend-wise, we're trying not to go together. We're trying to be random, and that's what they seem to be doing in fashion. Yeah. Truthfully, is...
like a pick and mix, mix and
very
match.
Much. Well, mixed, basically. No picking, just mix.
Just complete...
Yes,
Oh.
and it's astonishing how well it works and how natural it really looks.
Oh, okay.
So I try and encourage you not to worry too much about what gemstone goes with what, because every gemstone, without a shadow of a doubt, goes together by the nature that it's a gemstone.
It's like wood, isn't it?
Yes.
When you get all the different types of wood, you can't clash a wood.
Yeah.
One wood goes with another just because the very nature of what it is.
Exactly.
Ah, right, okay. Right then, would you like to sit on the neckline? I was like, yeah. There you go. See what I mean about being sort of, it's an energetic blue, isn't it? Don't you think? It's energetic. This is the weird thing, though. It's like an oxymoron. So it's energetic, but it's also very relaxing.
Yeah.
So it kind of gives you the best of both worlds, doesn't it?
It is very tranquil.
Yeah.
Of that there's no doubt. And it is very energetic, you're right.
Uplifting as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just gorgeous. And the good news is, doesn't matter what you put it with. What I mean by that is, champagne gold, yellow gold, silver, white gold, platinum, antique, bronze, copper. It's irrelevant. Every single colour works, I promise you. No danger of that at all, not working with gemstones. Right then, we started with 103. Because of that under £10 price point that has wowed you all, availability now we are down to less than 40. Okay? So I do still have a big long list of you with it in your basket. You need to think about hurrying up slightly if you wouldn't mind, just to make sure you don't miss them. Because it's not often that we do sky blue apatite at that quality for under 10.
Well, no, I mean, that is a complete anomaly, to be honest,
brilliant.
because going back only, let's say, a year, 2 years ago, you wouldn't have got sky blue apatite at that price. I don't think
you'd have got it under £30.
No, you wouldn't. No.
I would always expect apatite to be over £30, always. Yeah. Now, the quality hasn't changed. If anything, the quality's got better.
Yes, it has.
So it's not like we're dipping on... And that's the lovely thing. When you go to the independent FIFA review website for Jewellery Maker, and you see the compliments that we get and the 5 stars that we get allocated to our product, that's what I love. Because normally, when you pay less for something, the quality reduces.
Yeah.
You get what you pay for, theoretically, in this life. But I don't think that applies to Jewellery Maker. You get way more than you pay for.
Yeah, and it's tough out there sourcing gemstones,
yeah, it is.
you know.
It's getting harder.
And obviously we're getting more aware and where... what we all like... We all like a nice price for a fabulous product, don't we?
Yeah.
An affordable price for a fabulous product. And I think that's what we do best.
But you know what I love about us as well? And I think it's really important in the gemstone world, especially about protecting our planet and things, is every one of our gemstones is ethically sourced.
Exactly.
And we are fanatical about that.
Yeah.
It has to be ethically sourced. And that, in the gemstone world, I don't think sometimes people appreciate just how important that is. And we don't talk about that very often because it's not a nice subject, but I love the fact that we embrace that and we work very heavily with our suppliers and things, and we ensure that everything is ethically sourced. Okay. Now then, just to mention on those, Katie. I'll say Kate. You might not like Katie. Kate. And that's because I've been talking to my friend Katie all day. Kate, do you know what I had a lovely chat with today? We've got a lovely lady. You might have talked to her in our customer service manager, Maggie Smith. Not that one. Not the one out of Downton. She is so lovely. Maggie Smith. I'm just going to say, if you're watching Maggie, because she said she watches a lot, I hadn't spoken to Maggie in a few months. It was like I'd spoken to her yesterday. Oh, I had such a lovely chat with that woman today. Wonderful woman. You know the woman you want to be your best mate because you just love her? Oh, she's just adorable. Collector Carol, Jane, Shandy, you know what to do, you lot. Jackie, Diane, Lisa, Sandra, Angela, Kate. You haven't checked out. What are you doing? Check out. You do not want to get up tomorrow morning. We've all done it, we'll all do it again. And think to yourself, oh, I bought that lovely apple. And then you get up and it's still in your basket. Oh, we've all done it. I've lost count of the times I've done it. I can't make sure it comes through your door unless you check out. I'm not a magician, am I? No. I love you, Linda.
Have I done that?
I said I love you.
Oh, I thought you said, have you done that? I've done that a million times, yeah. I did that recently on a pair of shoes, on quite a sort of a a website which sells basically everything. But I love these pair of shoes. And the next morning I looked for the email for delivery and found I hadn't actually completed the order because I'd had a telephone call in between.
Wasn't me, was it? Because I spoke to you yesterday.
I was really furious with myself because
It wasn't me that made
No, it wasn't you, no.
Was it me? Was it me?
I can't remember.
Sorry, Linda.
I can't remember.
I think Mum. Because I threw you, didn't I, with that funny phone call from my mobile and then your house phone.
That's
and
right,
everything,
yeah,
dear.
exactly.
Lynn, look at these, Lind. New colour iridescent hematite, look. In that pass, oh, they're lovely.
Okay, have these been on before? Because I have
never seen those either.
I have never seen hematite like that. Wow, they're beautiful. Those are so fairy-esque.
Earlier on, we had a lovely shape like that in amethyst for $5.95, didn't we, Ross? I don't know if you've got any left, but we had the perfect amethyst to go with those, and they're going to go brilliantly. Iridescent. Oh my goodness, they're brand new. They're lovely. They are very unicorny, aren't they? Look.
They're very fairy-esque, yes.
Fairy.
They are. Yeah, they are. And
oh, look at those, Lynn.
They are so pretty. And those will work beautifully with some metallic pearls.
Well, also with those lovely AB seed beads in your first kit, wouldn't they look
Absolutely
lovely?
beautiful.
They're
They
about
are
to
absolutely
sell
gorgeous.
out. They're so lovely.
Oh.
So lovely. Oh, hello. Oh! Where are you finding all these things?
You've been in a cupboard.
You know.
You've been in a cupboard that's got a secret key.
Look at the shape.
I know.
Oh, man.
That actually is a perfect gem for a male. But, you know, and also on a long...
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
A long...
36-inch jobby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Look at that. Look at that. Never seen us cut a gemstone like that. It's like a dinosaur effect, isn't it?
That's beautiful.
They are. What have we called them? Fancy cut slab. We've got to find a better description than that.
They're so Game of Thrones.
Aren't that? Well, yeah. I mean, we're off to the place where they filmed some of the Game of Thrones at the weekend, going to Dubrovnik in Croatia.
They're so Game of Thrones. Those
Oh,
are,
that.
wow.
With that zigzaggedy dinosaur back edge. Oh, man.
They're so Stonehenge-y and mystical, aren't they?
Oh, I love them. And that's all see-through and colours and... Oh, my word. It's that... Can you see the... I'm trying to get you the colour, obviously, but can you see that? There you go. Look, hang on, move out the way, you. Look at that.
It's amazing.
It's like pyramids on the side, isn't it?
Yeah, that's amazing.
It's like a key design, like a...
Yeah, it is.
Tower key. Oh, man.
It's like the secret garden key.
Yeah. I'd pay that just for that one. Just for that. Come in the light, you. There you go. Sometimes you just have to turn them into the lovely effects. It's a blaze.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Stunning. Yeah, that is literally, I would call that Labradorite flash of lightning shape. Electric lightning.
Yeah. They are super cool. But they're cool.
They are cool.
We've established we're okay with cool as a collective
so
team.
we can use it,
Yeah.
They're fairly wizard-like, actually.
Should we come up with our own, like a wizard one? Should we come up with our own, like...
I think so. Yeah.
Show these kids, because they think they make it all
Out there, you know.
We've been doing this for
You know what comes round goes round, really, doesn't it? So
you just let them think they're a bit, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, just let them think it. We've all been there, haven't we?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm going round for the third time.
The third? Are these pink spinel?
Oh my goodness me.
Look at those.
Oh my goodness me, they're so pretty.
These are good.
I mean, that's got to be a very limited strand because they're cherry-picked. They're cherry-picked, those are.
That's off.
It's a perfect version of pink spinel, that
That's
is,
right,
isn't
she
it?
said that tonight, and you're right, mate.
Yeah, it's that
Perfection.
Yeah, it is. As I say, it's definitely cherry-picked.
So when you go from the white to the black,
Yeah. That's stunning.
Oh, man alive. Do you know what, though, as well, as that turns around in that beautiful recording that we've got there and that lighting... No... What? I never thought you'd get that under 50 quid. And that is it. You serious?
Goodness gracious.
I genuinely never thought that'd go less than... I was thinking like 69.95 on them, were you?
Do you remember that pink spinel that you bought in about 2 years ago? You were so excited about it, and it flew out of the door.
that one. Oh, God, yeah.
Do you remember
the
that?
multicolour one, yeah. First time we ever did it.
Yeah.
I've still never got over that.
I know, it was amazing, and that absolutely flew out. But that wasn't sort of gemstone quality, was it?
Not like this.
No, not like that at all.
Oh, look at that. I'll tell you what, if you fancy the pink sapphire like, and you can't, you know, the pink sapphire... look, and you can't afford them pinks. Mind you, I don't ever like to compare spinel and sapphire because they're totally different gemstones. Ooh, black spinel with them. Microfaceted black spinel with pink spinel. Oh, black and pink. Oh, check out now. Check out now, because if he's going below 38.95, he won't tell me what we're going to. I'm already shocked at 38.90. That's actually really naughty. Oh dear, that's made me laugh.
Well,
sorry, I shouldn't laugh at prices, but somebody, I'm being rude. Somebody, whoever's priced that really hasn't priced it correctly.
No, that's got to be some sort of typographical error.
Oh, sorry.
Snorted, you see, so that means...
Oh dear, I'm sorry. Can I see who's getting those? Because I want to know who's got them. You lucky things. It's just, sorry, I shouldn't laugh. I won't even ask to put my name down to that code. SYJN07. It's Mazza collectors coming in on those. Mazza, you've got it well done. Okay, the collector, you got Rosalind. Oh mate, I hope you get them, Rosalind. I've got a collector coming in as. Oh, I do hope Rosalind gets that. This is the thing when we see all our favourite names coming in. We just want you to be successful. 10 carats of. Oh my goodness me, if you've always wanted to own a knockout strand of a spinel, other than a black spinel, and you want some... I mean, we know that Tanzania delivers phenomenal gemstones, don't we? For $19.95 on that strand... I mean, for me, I'd be turning that into one of our slider bracelets.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd have a little section of pink spinel that would stay...
I mean, if you bring the amber one over... And then the amber slider.
Oh yeah.
And then you sort of switch.
Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry, I was thinking.
No, exactly. But if you put that, within that slider bracelet, it's going to make an incredibly high-end piece of
Now
jewellery.
then, Linda, you got them, not you, Lind. Mazza, collector in Shropshire, Rosalind. If you all check out, I've got one left. I love you. One left. One left. Good luck. 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 Pink spinel like that. Oh, I can't. Do you know? You've lost me, mate. At that. I don't even know what star bar you're talking about. Sorry. You know when you said, oh, you know when it takes you gone, done. Poof. Oh, well done, Ross, mate. Or whomever priced that wrong, well done. Thanks. Thank you. Oh, goodness. Okay, we'll do one more treat. Oh, you've got to be quick on that last one of the spinel. I generally have one left. Oh, okay, these are, they're fabulous, aren't they? And we were saying, what a great candy. You've got to be quick, mate, on those pink spinel. I'm so sorry if you're not quick. What was I saying? I nearly did it again, multi-sex. I do it all. Unisex. I've got to get uni down from multi every time. It doesn't bode well. Stop it. Stop it. Unisex we're talking about. And, okay, well done, Maggie. Right then, is there any of the spinel left, or is that the one left? There is the one. There is one left, okay? There is one left. Oh, I'm so excited for you, Maggie. Hurry up. 10 7, yeah? Sorry, you're just overexcited. Maybe things been like it's your own fault.
I love rough cut gemstones. They're just divine. They've got so many sort of diverse ways you can use them, and they are really applauded in the fashion world at the moment, in the jewellery fashion world.
I was going to say, you look at the catwalks, you look at high fashion. These are really popular. And sort of
celebrities are even getting engaged with a rough cut gem.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can't remember who it was, but I know it was a rough cut aquamarine that this person had got as an engagement ring. Yeah. And I just love the integrity of them. I think they're beautiful.
You do know what gemstone this is? In those sizes, Linda?
Well, it's huge, isn't it? Absolutely huge.
Morganite. I've never seen Morganite in that size.
No.
Never.
No, and you won't if it's been cut and polished, etc. But in rough cuts, you stand half a chance. But these are high quality rough cuts because of some of the clarity in them.
That's what I'm saying. Look at that. I've never seen pieces like this.
If they were polished, you know, if you sort of get that out of it, because what I like about, particularly with this gemstone, is the frostiness that you get through it.
And it makes it look like it's wet
sort of a frozen warmth. Again, it's the oxymoron type of thing, isn't it? I just think it's so beautiful, so stunning, so effective, noticeable. Important.
And Lind, if I give you that one, will you just show? Have you got a spare head pin there? See if it'll go through the drill hole. Would you mind?
Not at all.
Thanks, Pop. Sorry, it's just that they're drilled. You see, so when we this is only a recent. I think it's only been this year, isn't it? I've just popped it there, Donny.
Oh, thank you.
I think it's only recently this year that we started drilling the rough pieces, isn't it? Because we had a lot of customers messaging going, well, thanks very much, but I don't do wire work. I don't know how to wrap or prong set or. Would you need a?
It's these blooming glasses. Is it there?
Yeah, come here.
Yeah.
Even I think I might be able to.
Yeah, I think you might.
Come here, old dear. I mean, I had to help you up the steps yesterday, didn't I?
Yeah, and the hip went. Yeah.
Oh, you did actually. Your hip did go yesterday. I did ship yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Now, that to be totally honest with you, is a base metal head pin. That's a brass.
Yep.
Base metal, right?
It goes through, all right.
And it goes through fine. Now, if that was rose gold on sterling or sterling silver, that would have just glided through.
Yeah. So we would suggest a. You are seriously. I'm not supposed to make expletives on air, and you really tested me tonight.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. You know, it's almost the colour of kunzite as well.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
It's a beauty.
If you went to a trade fair in Hong Kong, or Arizona at the Tucson Trade Fair, and you bought that for $29.90, well, you wouldn't. I'm sorry, but you wouldn't. You wouldn't.
No.
I'm telling you now. Obviously, I've got family that go to these trade fairs. We've got Marie and Simon that go to these trade fairs. They wouldn't be able to buy 90 carats or a piece like that for $29.95. They wouldn't. It's as simple as that. I'm telling you now. Can I have a little nose? That is a lot. You do get the whole collection. I don't tell you how many for guaranteed that you're going to get, but you are going to get 90 carats of more. Do you really want me to embarrass you and say that out loud, Ross? Do you want me to? Do you want me to? Yeah? All right. 33. No, that can't be right. Say it again. For a whole carat. 33p for a real carat in a supermarket.
I was just about to say,
throw into my stew.
You know, you'll get a couple of 3 carats for that, won't you? The real carrot.
The real carrot. And it's how many carats do you think I've got there in that one piece on that head pin? What do you reckon? Do you reckon that would be? It's got to be. What do you reckon? I was just going to say, it's got to be over 15 carats. That has that one alone. Look, easy, easy.
And you know, I just can't enthuse how much these rough cut gemstones are applauded as well now. They really are.
They are, because they're edgy, aren't they?
They're very edgy.
They're very cool.
They are. They're very noticeable and edgy, and they tell a huge story.
Don't they just? Right then, my lovelies, we promised it you. It's going to a great... I mean, tell you what, hasn't Ross looked after us tonight? He really has excelled himself. Can't wait to have you on the Late Show full-time, Ross. I cannot wait. All right then, start by. Do you know what? I wish that when we did... It's one of those things... Have we got another one of these or just this one? Yeah. It's just that when you... I don't want to waste it, because if I cut it, I've wasted it, and I don't like to do that. It's not, I want everybody to have one, and I think they'll sell out, so I don't want to waste... It'll mean, if I cut them, it'll mean somebody doesn't get them. But when you think about this, if you think about... when you separate a strand of wheels, yeah... You've got them at the narrowest point, haven't you? Because they're all sort of squished up together like that, compacted together, like when you push an accordion together. I'd love you to see it when you pull the accordion apart and you actually turn the wheels face front, and then we showed you how long the strand would be if they were face on, as opposed to being all squished in together. Yeah? Like a tin of sardines, as they call it, don't they? What we've done here, as Linda said, we've actually given you multi-gemstones, but we've gone quite a sort of oceanic theme, haven't we?
It's predominantly blues and greys, isn't it? And it's working, I mean, with these good, bright
look at these here. Yeah.
It's stunning.
Yeah. I mean, you really have got a good strength of colour. So you've got a lovely array of colour. We think this is a really... But again, it's not just your blues, but the way they all blend in together.
Exactly.
Blue does tend to be the dominant.
They are the cooler colours, aren't they?
Yeah, that's
the cooler colours.
Yeah. We're back to being cool again.
Yeah.
So you've got so many... The chances are you may have gemstones here that you've never worked with before. We've clearly got peridot on there. Clearly got...
I've got a little bit.
It looks turquoisey, you know. Yeah, you've got pyrite.
Yeah, it looks
pyrite. We've got some bronzite. We've got lapis, clear quartz.
Oh, yeah, there's lapis
lemon quartz, the sunstone.
I haven't seen lemon quartz.
I know. Well, imagine some of these mixed in with those lovely lemon quartz we had at $2.95 earlier. What I love as well, when we talk about the tassels, very occasionally we give you the multicolour tassels, and they're so popular. I just said that's one of the most popular colour tassels we do, the multicolour. We just don't get it very often, do we?
No.
They're normally one colour, aren't they? But, so you've got your multicolour tassels as well.
A little bit of amber in
Well, I was just thinking that, don't I? Look. Got all those colours. I mean, there is so many gemstones. I mean, when we say multicolour, multi-gemstone, we're not kidding, are we? Got that one on the end there. What's that? It's like almost like a little version of a moonkite.
Yeah, I can actually. I'm wondering.
Go on, what are you thinking?
A gemstone that we haven't seen in a long time.
Where?
This end. I'm wondering if we've got a touch of angelite there.
That one there.
Yeah. It looks like it looks slightly on the pale side.
Yeah, I think that might be. I think that might be a blue opal,
Ah, right. Yes. Yeah, you're right.
Angelite would be a
more
slightly darker blue than that. Yeah,
and a little bit more
slightly different texture. Yeah. But half the fun of these is working out what they all are, isn't it? Don't you think?
Yeah.
There's agates in there. There's pyrite in there.
There's of opals in there.
Chalcedony opals. Yeah.
I've seen a lot of opals in there.
Yeah, peridots, all sorts. And as we said, this is the kind of strand you would see on, trendy young lads as well.
Yeah.
This isn't just this is a totally one for everybody. This is, I think, lovely that we've kept it smooth, so we haven't faceted it. Now then, for those of you watching earlier, I did give the game away accidentally. I might have actually, I can't even say it, accidentally even, mentioned we were going under £10. Did you realise there's a fire alarm going on? There is a fire. Can you?
If it goes on, it's not me. It's the.
Oh, do you know what's happening in my house at the minute? And I can't work out how to change it. It's driving me mad. My smoke alarm's beeping at me.
You just need a new battery.
I can't get up. I can't work out how to get that thing off it.
You just have to. You have to be a bit stern.
It was right over the middle of my mum's grand piano. I can't get to it either.
Yeah, you have to. Oh well.
Every 3 seconds.
Oh, it drives you nuts. That does.
Right then, what doesn't drive us nuts is what my amazing producer, let's compliment him, he'll go even naughtier, is about to do on this multicolour, multi-gemstone strand. We're not just going under 10, we're taking 10 quid off. He's doing it again. That's the second time he's done that tonight on that fabulous strand.
It's beautiful.
Now, what people tend to do with these deals is buy at least 2 to see what you get, because every strand will be different.
Yeah.
Every strand will be different. $7.95. But can you imagine what I mean, though? If you actually put all those wheels flattened down and then see how long the strand would be then?
That's incredible, $7.95.
Yeah, I know.
It really is. I mean, they are quality gemstones there. They're gemstones that you see in Bond Street Jewellers and you see in High Street Jewellers. I mean,
oh, yeah, we haven't chosen, like, the more sort of...
no.
You know, less expensive gemstones. I mean, there's opal on there.
That could just be a strand of variously coloured agates or quartzes, couldn't it?
And we'd have kept the price down.
Yeah.
You know, but my goodness me, what we've done there is we've given you exceptional gemstones, lovely quality, lovely high performance, and then we've taken it under 10. Yeah, I don't blame a lot of you multi-buying. Hello, Ella. Ella. Keep reminding me, I need to buy a brolly. I haven't got a brolly. I need to buy a brolly. I live in the UK and I haven't got a brolly.
And Ella reminded you haven't got...
It did. Umbrella. Ella. Yeah. $7.95. Thought you might come in for them, Amanda.
That's a really sort of steal of a price on those.
But again, if you want to go for a bracelet that should ideally be irrelevant of what you're wearing, chances are that's going to be able to complement a colour in the outfit that you're wearing. Wouldn't you say, Lind?
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
And again, it's right up my street. I'm attracted by it because I love this sort of randomness of it. You know, where it's sort of, okay, it's all the cooler colours, etc.
But they're just,
but
there's no rhyme.
Yeah. They're not picked for, they're picked for high quality gemstone, those are. And that's intriguing.
I know. They're just absolutely gorgeous.
The more you look, the more you see.
Yep. Now then, Donna's had 2, Sue's had 2, Amanda's had 2, Mazza's had 2, Karen's had 1, Frederick and Anita have had 2 in Belfast, Collector's had 3 in Greater Manchester, everybody else has had... Oh, hang on, Leslie Ann's just come in the Rhondda.
The Rhondda.
I love that. There's a man that does gardening on Radio 2, on Jeremy Vine. Used to be on Terry Wogan. Other shows are available on the radio. But I love the fact that this lovely boy from the Rhondda does like gardening and digs up leeks and carrots, and you can hear him shaking the soil. I can't do the Welsh accent very well, but he's gardening on the radio.
I love the Welsh accent. I love it. I think it's so lyrical.
Yeah. It's lyrical. Which one's on it? Oh, look at... Oh! Oh, I want that. And I'm not going to get it. You're not going to get it. We're not going to get it, are we? Oh, if you just bought that strand, you're going to want this. Don't want to look at it because I'm not going to get it.
Wow.
So good.
That's worthy of a gallery piece.
Oh, absolutely, mate.
Just like that.
That's it. That's a ready-made piece of jewellery. I mean, I say ready-made. You've got to take it off the temporary strand, put it on the thread of your choice. We've got fire line coming up. Add your clasp, ding-dong, done. Right, we started with triple figures of these. We've got how many left? No, there's only 10 left. They've only been on air once before.
No, it's just so beautiful.
That has got... I'm going to say, I think one of the best selections of gemstones in rondelles we've had.
Yeah, that is honestly that is serious gallery look. Any gallery, any high-end gallery with their sort of really sort of limited edition jewellery pieces would bite your hand off for that.
Got any left? Janice, Anthony, 5 left. That's it. That's all we got. We've got 5 left. I'll show you. Sorry, 4 left.
There's a gemstone in there that again I haven't seen for a long time. I mean, just correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm almost this lepidolite. There's a lepidolite there.
Yep. There, look. That looks like K2 Jasper as well.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
K2
that is.
Jasper.
Yeah, that is definitely.
Oh my
Next to a
word.
lepidolite that I haven't seen in a long
absolutely
time.
right, Lind. Nicely spotted,
And that's a
Linda.
beauty,
That one there. I just want that. I want that
yeah,
one.
I may.
I want that one.
I may.
I want that one. Collected Linda, Diane, Susan. You're going after the last two. You've got to be quick. I can't magic anymore. For that, I'm sorry. Oh, and the graduation is stunning. I'll give you one last look before I think Gertrude, you got it.
It's incredibly elegant.
Multicoloured tassels again, but what a... if only we'd got 100 of those beauties.
Yeah, that's for the lady who has everything look.
Oh, we know a certain lady like that, don't we, Linda?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
well done. Well done. Sold out. I was just going to say that'd be great to do those. Lovely. I told you he's put a lovely show together.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Now, I would use that. Okay, you know, I've been enthusing about that gallery look for that, but now seeing that one, I want to mix them.
Yeah?
I really
I thought
want
you
to
might.
mix them.
Oh, that's just great. I know.
What the dickens is that?
I don't know.
It's just
What the
gorgeous.
dickens?
What the dickens?
Oh, what the deuce? I did a play recently where the guy was so posh and he had to say, what the deuce all the time.
Wow. It's quite posh for me, actually.
Yeah,
what the
and we had salt and butter for dinner.
Foie gras.
A foie gras.
That is gorgeous, and I would do exactly that design.
Just do like a Kumahimo twist.
Well, no, I would use. I'm not good at that, so I would use wire and then twist.
Oh, would you? I'll tell you what we did on the show last weekend. On the Saturday, we had this lovely wirework jewellery book. It was all about knitting, French knitting, twisting, plaiting, crocheting. That's exactly it. That would be lovely.
Fantastic.
Lorraine said, hello, Zena and Linda and crew. Well, I think it's crew. Predictive text, isn't it? JM, again, great goodies to buy another great show. Thank you all. Absolute pleasure, Lorraine. Lovely girl. Sarah. Some really lovely gems tonight. Very striking ones that said all the ideas going great show. Sarah, by the way, thank you. Sarah, thank you. By the way, I will be in touch with you about the blue tit. Okay. Just wanted to mention that. Wait till I show you the picture of this blue tit that she's made out of glass.
Oh,
Linda.
Wow,
I'm going to show you the rake.
I've got to see that.
Sarah's the one that made me the robin out of the glass for Christmas. The blue tit. Oh, you wait till you see it.
Please.
Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, brilliant. Well done. Well done. Did you tell me something? Didn't think. Oh, I'm so glad. I thought I'd missed something then. Thank you. Sorry, Ross. Oh, Ross, seriously, where are you finding these? Hey, look at that.
Yes, it's a very. I mean, this is just the creme de la creme, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know where
it's a joy to see genuine gemstone in these gorgeous mixes. Oh, I can see that in the most divine stretchy bracelet.
But again, like you say, I would never in a million years, if I had all those different agates on a different strand, ever be able to, like you say, come up with that randomness, and it works so well. I couldn't do it.
Often random works in some respects better.
I agree.
Than a plan, because with a plan it can go wrong in your eyes, but being random, it can't go wrong.
No. And look at that price, everyone.
Wow.
It can't be explained.
No.
But I mean, those were those lovely lemon quartz that we did earlier.
I mean, I think agate does banding so well,
doesn't it?
You know, I mean,
it does.
And the colours that come through because of the banding. I mean, just look at that.
Look at
it's so pretty.
It's just lovely.
It is lovely.
There you go. I'll pop it on the.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Just to show you. Now you've only got to add some. You could do pearl knotting.
Do you know when you
Little
think of what
spacers,
you
seed
would go
beads.
into a high street, let's say a shop that basically caters for kids?
Yeah.
An
accessory style shop.
That's exactly right. And you'd see some of this in like plastic beads and something like that. And I promise you, it won't be $4.95. It'll be $5 or $6.95. And this being gemstone.
Yeah, I know, it's bonkers.
Yeah.
Now, Amanda said, awesome deals tonight. What a great show. Thanks to everyone who makes these gemstones available for us to work with. And do you know what, Amanda? That's a very good point, because it's all very well when I bring them to you and we go, oh, you know, all the bit, and then people thank us. But then, obviously, Ross, those have sold out. And then Ross obviously puts a great price, and we're thanking everyone. But it's actually the people that have obviously sourced our gemstones
there's
for us.
a massive amount of people involved in that journey.
Exactly. It's a massive team effort. It really is. Nothing in there, mate. Oh, okay. Okay.
This is the first time I've seen this in the flesh.
Is it?
Yeah,
We've only had it on the morning show once before, never on the late show. We have been bringing you recently these incredible layout designs. And these are phantom amethyst quartz, or amethyst phantom quartz.
Yeah, I can see why it was given that name. Actually.
Clever, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think
that.
this is a standalone type of amethyst. There isn't another amethyst like it,
No.
and I don't think you're actually getting the full effect of the how different this amethyst is, and it is quite phantom-esque. It is quite sort of ghostly in some respects.
It's clever, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So, amethyst phantom quartz in these 6 to 12mm layout rounds. You don't have to keep the layout in that design if you so choose, but it does work really well, doesn't it? And there you have the effect with the quartz within a quartz in these incredible amethyst phantom quartz. It's a fascinating gemstone, and if you price point is incredible. Genuinely incredible at $12.95. I mean, superb. Again, they would look lovely added in between those rose quartz that we had earlier.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Yeah.
They really are beautiful. There's something, it's like, you know, you do sort of have to look into them.
Yeah. They're mesmeric. In fact, if I just show you here, look, there's middle section.
Yeah.
and just give them a little twirl for you to just feast
That one
your
you've got
eyes.
your thumb on there.
Yeah, that one.
Red in it.
It has, absolutely. It's a really fascinating... You will find yourself gazing at these for a long time. There are certain gemstones that are so intriguing, so fascinating in their very makeup, that this is one of them. That you will... I mean, this would go great with Sharrow White, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
or some clear quartz thrown in to exaggerate that phantom amethyst quartz there as well.
Actually, that lemon quartz.
Absolutely, yeah, that would go great as well. Those with smoky quartz would look beautiful.
Yes, it would.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And you can see why they are called as they are. Real feature design gemstones they are.
It's quite amazing in its diverse colours and
fascinating.
effects. Yeah.
Fascinating. Beautiful. So, first time ever on the Late Show. Thanks to our lovely Ross. He's managed to snaffle them for you. Because there's only so many hours in the day that we can watch JewelleryMaker, isn't there? I know a lot of people try and watch it from 8 till live, all the live hours, but, you know, sometimes we have to dip in and out, don't we?
We do.
Yeah. Thank you, Ross. Now, they're going to go lovely if you want to extend the design, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh, yeah.
So,
I would go, in that case, I would definitely use those with that previous strand.
I agree.
Multi-stranded.
Yep. Or, what you could do is have the necklace layout design on the neckline, and then have these as the matching bracelet and earrings.
Yeah, you can get the whole suite.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Or extend the lovely sort of dramatic... Oh, gosh, I don't know. Wow, $5.95. Well done, mate. Beautiful. Multicolour amethyst. Multi-shades of amethyst. Fascinating the way amethyst grows in the geode. And that is giving you the full journey of amethyst there on one strand, isn't it? And all the delights that gives you. We know that amethyst is one of the most popular coloured gemstones on the planet, one of the most recognised coloured gemstones on the planet. Everybody seems to know amethyst as a coloured gemstone. It's one of the very few gemstones that everybody seems to know. And I think a lot of it dates back to the fact that at school we start to get taught about gemstones and how they're made and amethyst geodes and things,
well,
don't we?
The twins have just, my granddaughters have just gone into junior school. They're just 7 and they've just started at junior school. and I picked them up today, and they said, "Oh, Nanny, we're studying the ancient Egyptians."
Oh, yeah.
And they'd actually come across the lapis lazuli connection with Cleopatra. So I think it's brilliant. Feed them all this information at that age, and they remember it forever.
Yeah, brilliant. Oh, isn't that great?
Yeah,
That just makes you feel happy, doesn't it? Speaking of now, I did mention about I've got a great strand of beryl coming up for you. Wow. Now imagine, did I keep them to hand? Right, hang on a sec. Bear with me. Just one. Sorry, Kerry. Right, let me just show you this. Imagine, like Linda was saying, you've got these beautifully shaped, lovely slabs of beryl. Then imagine, if you would, just having one of those added in as a piece of rough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you've just got that quirky, whether it's just one in the centre, one at sort of a collarbone, just an asymmetry, because I know you like your asymmetrical, but you have the before and the after in the same design. I know it's a morganite, but, you know, with a beryl, I get that. But obviously with your morganites, that's what I'm trying to say. Look, there's your morganite and your beryl.
There's the journey, that's the sort of birth, and that's the sort of more adult stage.
So those beryls, in your beryls, you've got your green beryls, you've got your aquamarines, and those are your morganites. For those are people thinking, what? I don't understand why they come. Because those are the same gemstone. Even though it's a beryl, that is still a morganite in a beryl family.
Yeah.
So that, I think, would look so,
absolutely.
so good.
Just one of those, as you say, asymmetrically within that strand.
Before and after.
It shrieks designer.
Yeah.
Status.
Yeah, doesn't it?
It really does, and it's so simple. You're just putting on a different bead, as it were.
And the thing is, I think your credibility as a jewellery maker goes up tenfold. And what I mean by that is, when we go to these craft fairs and we see jewellery that's rounded beads and the usual beads that we, you know, but then you see an unusual shape of the slab, and then you get the rough. I think you've got a unique selling point there.
Yeah, I really do agree with you, because you will go to craft fairs where there are predominantly quite a few jewellery makers in attendance there. It's like a lot of people completely play it safe. I understand playing it safe. You want to sell it, so you want to have an appeal to the 80-20 rule.
Yep.
But if you have a little bit of daring, you will get...
You'll stand out.
Yeah, you'll stand out, and once you get somebody coming to your stand and looking, you've almost, you know...
You've kind of got to...
Yes. Yeah, you can strike up a conversation and things like that. And that's the way to do it in these craft fairs.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely. So well done, everybody. Oh, I can't believe we've only got an hour left.
It's gone...
It's absolutely flown by, hasn't it? So we're going to go to a little break. Bear with us. Come back after the break if you can, because we've still got a kit. We've still got a demo. And I think, are we going to go for the cheeky challenge? We're going to give you, we're going to go collect it. I'm part of it as well. He's going to throw at us everything he can. We're going to go for as multi-auction challenge an hour as we can, as many treats as we can throw your way. So join us after the break.
Did you know no matter how many times you purchase with JewelleryMaker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging? Select our standard delivery for just $3.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for $5.95. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Hammer. This is a multi-tool hammer. It's got 5 heads. It's everything you need for all your jewellery making needs. So I'll be demonstrating all the heads on the 5th of October. So please join me for a fantastic jewellery show.
Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to JewelleryMaker. Happy Thursday. Is it Thursday? Thank you. I did that once over the show. I went, Happy Tuesday, then when it's Wednesday.
Time flies.
No, I know. Anyway, yeah, welcome back to JewelleryMaker. We've got the lovely Brummers on the show, our lovely Linda Brumwell. And we have also got, oh my goodness me, we've got goodies, we've got file on, we've got seed beads, we've got findings, we've got gemstones, we've got an auction challenge, we've got DVDs, we've got, everything. Now, there's 2 parts to this kit, isn't there? Or is that just, I think that's all just extra things. No, there's just one kit. You didn't get any of the kit until we gave it you tonight.
No, it's about 5:20.
Oh yeah, so Linda has miraculously made a necklace in super quick time because she's just clever like that.
Do you know what? I'm ever so pleased with it.
I'm pleased with it.
I am, honestly. I'm really pleased with that.
Do you want to see the necklace?
I
before?
am.
Do you want to?
That's it. You go square it up.
There you go.
I am really pleased.
So you should be, Missy.
It's
beautiful.
Turned out fine again, Mother.
Turned out fine again. Oh, that is lovely.
Really.
And I love the way you've incorporated the half tillers.
Yeah, I mean, I've not worked with the honeycomb bees before. There's one just sitting there in the middle. All the half tillers before. I've not worked with them.
Oh, nice.
And it was quite an easy transition into them because the honeycombs are double holes, 2 holes.
Right, yeah.
And the half tillers are double as well. So that's quite a joy.
So you've never worked with the honeycomb? No. Or I'll have a pea bob if you watch Blockbusters. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Lovely. Those are your honeycomb in the jewel chiselled. Oh, I like that description. Jewel chiselled Capri gold. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, very snazzy.
Look at this.
I know. And you get 30 of them. Mm-hmm. Very lovely. And then these are your half tillers. So the tiller, they're not actually quite a half. In fact, I'll show you at the bottom. You can see them better there.
They're really sparkly.
Yeah.
They're like a real emerald.
They are, aren't they? They're a gold luster olive green, 5x2. And then you've got, in these here, in the seed beads, you've got 11O and 8O. So you've got, in the 8O, the opaque matte metallic khaki iris. So that's your air tour. I'll wiggle in.
Again, like, you know, out of the tube, they're just beautiful colours.
Yeah. And Duracoat galvanised muscat in the 11O. And you're probably thinking, what the heck has Linda threaded them on with? Well, we're going to give you some fire line. We're going to give you the £6 break weight. Oh, hang on. Oh, now can I just check? It says black here, and I've got black satin. Because there is quite a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a difference between black and black
satin,
satin.
yeah,
So can we just confirm?
Right. Yeah.
Because the black satin's Mark's favourite.
Wow.
The satin's yeah. So I'm just trying to confirm it is which one it is.
I've not seen this one before.
Oh, the black satin. Oh, honestly, it's his favourite. Proper favourite.
Yeah.
Proper
I can
favourite.
see why.
Oh, it's really glossy.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Right, well, okay, well, it says black, so we're not going to go on about the black satin because it says black.
Yeah,
okay,
but I've got black satin.
Yeah,
You've got
yeah.
black satin.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm just saying, if you get black satin...
I think you will.
Which we hardly ever get. Result.
I'm not saying
Just
anything.
saying. Result, okay. So, yeah, we have got the honeycombs, we've got the 8-0, the 11-0, the half-tillers. Nice kit, actually. Really nicely kit put together. Even if I rearrange those words and make an English sentence, that'd be great. £6 fire lining, let's just say black, just to confirm. Okay, in your £6 break weight, all for less than £30. So, obviously, really kind of you to do a demo as well, Lynn. Bearing in mind, we thrust the kit at you just before you came on air live. I can't speak in a normal sentence, sorry.
Right.
So what are you going to show us how to make, Missy?
Well, considering I've only made one piece, I think it's
Well, I
going to
didn't
be...
like to assume. You shouldn't assume, should you, Lynn?
No, absolutely. No, you should, when there's only one piece.
Oh, okay.
Right. So I have take a length of your fire line.
Let me give you some space, Lynn.
Right.
Yeah.
Take a length of your fire line, and always with a threading material, take more than you think you're going to need.
Why?
Because if you run out and the thing's too short, then it's a bit of a nuisance, and you've sort of got to then think, what can I do to make it longer?
Fix it, right, okay.
Rather than undo the whole thing and start again. So just take it longer than you think. I actually have just got a piece here just for the demo. And then what I've actually done here is I put a needle on each end.
Okay.
Okay, that needle's slightly bent. It's not a tulip needle, as you can see. It's, well, neither of them are. So they're slightly bent. So we've got a needle on either end. Right. Now, what I decided to work with first were these sort of half tiller beads here to see what they do. So I threaded on one side, doesn't matter which side, but I just threaded on 5.
Yeah.
Because odd numbers work better. So I've got 5 threaded on there now. Quite aware of the fact that there is another hole running there, so basically that is there to be used. So I'm sorry if I'm sort of blocking your view, but what we do then is take the other needle from the other end of the thread
on the other side through the other hole.
Okay. Now this is exactly what I did with that piece there, and then I thought, hang on a minute, Linda, I've missed one there, but the thing is, they're going to slide right off there, aren't they? The end there, they're going to slide right off. So it's just a learning curve, as it were. So then I just took a jump ring, opened it, and threaded that jump ring through that loop, closed it up. Then I've actually got on there a stopper. Right. So I've got a stopper on there, and I've also got a something to thread on any sort of a clasp or a chain too. Right. Okay. So bear with me. Just ignore that one that's not gone through that second hole.
You just missed a hole.
And then, and then what I did then was I just took 10 of the... Are these 8, Zena? Are these size?
Yes, darling.
Yeah, I thought they were. So I'm taking 10. So we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. Just going along the fact that we have got... we have actually got the 2 holes on the honeycomb and on the half tealers. So what I decided to do, rather than take my thread through that to pull it in, I thought what I can do is just do 2 rows, and that's the, sort of the simplistic way of it. So again, threading on another 10, so we've got 7, 8, 9, 10. So then you can see the pattern evolving. Okay. Sorry about the fact that that's when the jump rings just popped off. That's only because it's not closed properly. But you can see the pattern evolving now, and it's just a repetition of that pattern. So the next thing you would do would be threading on the 5 of the tillers, and then taking the thread via the other needle through the base of them, and then repeating the size 8s. And then what I did... excuse me, I did, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I did 6 sections, 6 sections of the tillers.
Okay.
And when I got to when coming on to the 7th section, I just added 1 of those honeycomb, because the honeycomb also has 2 holes. So that just gives a very subtle centre point.
Okay.
Really subtle, but a design feature, and then just did a mirror image all the way around.
Lovely, isn't it?
To be honest, that necklace would look stunning multi.
Yeah.
You know, in other words, do another two, and keep them very closely graduated. It would look stunning. You can also do exactly the same weave with the earrings.
Right.
And the bracelet. So the joy of having a double hole in a bead is the journey that it'll take you on. I don't use that word very often, but that's what it's done for me tonight. It's where's it going to take me? So basically, that's a journey.
Do you enjoy like when you've been given something that you've not had before, like the honeycombs, and do you like trying to work out how to incorporate them?
Yes, it can be scary, but at the same, particularly when you're sort of live on air, it can be scary. But at home, I really embrace that.
Do you?
Because, you know, you've got time to sort of think about it a little bit.
Yeah.
And then, as I said, that's an incredibly simple piece of jewellery, but I really like it.
How long did it take you to make?
I've been doing it in the last hour while we were chatting.
And you had to come up with a design as well?
Yeah.
And make it?
Yeah,
wow.
It's just what you know while we were doing the show. So,
brilliant.
But as I say, it's very simple. But
it's
to be honest,
lovely,
on a living, breathing person, trust me, taken off of that static bust there,
it
will.
Really nice with your top tonight.
It will elevate again.
Yeah.
And the actual, as you've just said, the kit colours are very complementary to all skin tones as well.
Now, can I ask as well? Is that what you got left?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Is that what you used? Can we just anyone?
I have still got you take them.
So she's still got all those on the board. Yeah. So all those on the board, and she's still got.
I've got like yards and yards and yards and yards and yards.
So you can make a few of those necklaces
easily. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also you can diversify using exactly the same pattern, but just using three.
Yeah.
Or as you say, using a stash at home and bringing different. Because I love that design. I had this kit at home, I would have done a triple-stranded drop.
Yeah, that is really great design, Linda. Really lovely.
And I'm quite surprised by the fact that I've made that something that I think, I'm not blowing my own trumpet, but that wearable, that beautiful, out of something.
So few things.
Few things, exactly.
Yeah. Brilliant. Fantastic.
That's the joy of jewellery making.
Excuse me. Yeah.
That's the joy of the craft.
Oh, God, I'm doing it.
Yeah, there's a tip.
Sorry about that. We both had a little moment then, didn't we?
Yes.
Sorry about that.
Gets a bit, this time of night, the studio gets a little bit dry.
Didn't she do it? Can I just say, that was a challenge kit that she knew nothing about. Well done, Linda Bromwell.
Thank you.
Did you know you got bits hanging off your top?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just checking.
Yeah. I actually, at one point this evening, sewed one of those bubbles into one of the pieces I was doing.
You took them off your jumper and sewed it into a...
No, I actually caught it with the needle and I thought, what's that? There's something in the room and I'd attached myself to my body.
Now then, Ross, what are we doing? Okay, we're going to give you as many treats as we can possibly get through in the next 45 minutes. Wow. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Right then, so, what do you fancy? Yes, I do, darling. Oh, yeah. Oh, now, this, we were talking about agates earlier. We've had some great agates on the show tonight already. We really have. All that with the multicolour gemstone. Yeah. Like Linda was saying, the banding that you get with agate is fascinating.
It is.
It really is. It's a joy. And when you, if I just put that round that way, look, if you're looking at that thinking, oh, I don't know how to set a cabochon, we'll put a hole in it for you. See, if I just put, there you go, you can see the hole at the top. Nice, generous hole as well.
Yeah, it just gives you an opportunity, doesn't it? But you don't have to.
Don't have to use it if you don't want to.
Because you can always pay over to stitch around it or do the wire work and hide that hole.
Yeah.
But, you know, for an easy piece of jewellery, you can just, what's the locks, head loop through.
Well, I keep saying this, and I know I sound like a broken record, but I was so knocked out with Sandra Younger on the Knotty Do It All tour. And she was saying on the Knotty Do It All tour, on that great piece of equipment, she teaches you how to do a moose knot. And the moose knot, oh, Lynn, you need to go back and watch that demo. The moose knot for a cabochon like this or a donut or something like this, honestly.
I've not heard of it.
She designed it.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, it's brilliant. So if you want to go back, search on, go to JewelleryMaker.com. Oh, look at that price. Go to JewelleryMaker, you get the whole thing for that. Go to JewelleryMaker.com, look for our YouTube on the page, and just search for Sandra Young and the Not to Do It All tool. And then on that morning show, we did the demos in the 11 and 12. So if you fast forward the show till 11 o'clock, which is 3 hours in, and re-watch Sandra Younger, she'll teach you how to do a coil knot, a mousse knot, and a standard knot on the Not to Do It All tool. So £3.95 for the agate. Every single one will be different, but every single one will be a 40mm triangle pendant with a drill hole, equaling 60 carats. Because you can see the one in the recording there is different.
It's completely different.
Completely different markings. But you'll still get the size, you'll still get the shape, you'll still get the colour tone. Just the banding will be totally different on each and every one. Brilliant price again. Brilliant price. Absolutely phenomenal. And pretty much all of you bar one multi-buying.
Yeah, well, why not?
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? A bag of sweets was about that at the theatre last night.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. At the one in one of the theatres in Birmingham. Yeah, the bags of sweets were that kind of money, mate. Gosh. Yeah. Thank you, Ross. I didn't want to highlight which theatre it was because that wouldn't be fair. Because they all do it, don't they? They all put the price up, but the cinemas do it as well.
Well, it's captive audience, that's why, isn't it?
Yeah. Sorry? Oh, yeah, this one. This bad boy.
Now, this is the first time I've seen this one. I've seen it when I've been watching Jewellerymaker at home. It's the first time I've seen it in the flesh. It's really dramatic.
It is, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Proper, I'm going to demand a compliment.
Yeah, it's the
kind of gemstone.
It's the fact that it's so different. Yes, you know, and it will draw interest.
It really will. Now we did have we've had some fantastic. We've had the amethyst phantom quartz. We've had the multicolour tone quartz, amethyst rather. We've had some lovely barrels of amethyst that we did earlier in the show at £5.95 for the strand. Might be a few left if you go back and have a look online. These are your. No, I'm going to query this because I think, I think that, I apologise that in the graphics we've made an error of putting in chevron. It's amethyst and clear quartz. Okay, so ignore that chevron. We need to get that corrected if we can, but it's amethyst and clear quartz in these really cool rough slices in this design for you. So Ross has just said apologies for the error, but he's taken a few pounds off to apologise. Should have been £9.95. Thanks, Ross. I'll tell you what, we'd rather have a word popped in for accidentally and save £3 on a strand, wouldn't we? That's a third off the price.
I think actually if I was doing a craft fair, I'd use those all individually and put them onto a chain because they're all significant enough.
Well, easy. I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Do you fancy dividing those by 17, darling, please? Let's work out a price per slice. 40p. How much is it for a slice of cake in a shop?
Oh, and the rest. And the rest.
You know, a slice of cake, slice of cake it's got to be £3, £4, £5. The best part of a fiver, Ross is saying. In fact, have you been into a coffee shop lately and bought a slice of cake? You spent £5. What cake did you have? Oh, 2 slices of cake for a tenner. Oh, what were 2 slices of cake? Oh, we did have a Ferrero Rocher type cake. There were special made cakes, still a £5. Who did you treat? Was she pleased? Treated his girlfriend to a slice of cake, to a posh slice of cake. Yeah. He knows how to look after a girl, doesn't he? Ferrero Rocher cake. Yeah. Not just like your Victoria sponge. No. Oh, she had an angel slice and he had the posh cake. Oh. You spoilt yourself then. Typical. Anyway, if you've been into a coffee shop lately and you've had a slice of cake, it ain't gonna be 40p, is it? I know which one I'd rather go for.
Well, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, 6. We're not going to say no, are we?
This is not going to be gone in a millisecond.
Well, exactly, and it's not fattening.
No.
Either.
It's not.
You can't put that on.
That's a good old Brummy thing. Not fattening.
Not fattening. in the slightest. Yeah, no fat in there, no gluten, no wheat, no, it's all dairy-free. All of that. Well done. Yes, darling.
It's got it. It's just come to him.
Do you know, it's been ever so funny. Chris has been coming in, he's like, do you know yet? I went, no. Do you know yet? I think he's quite partial to me, that Chris, tonight. Do you know yet? No. Oh. Well, they're the posh, aren't they? Mind you, we've had a launch of findings with Mark Smith today, haven't we? For seed beads. The new sip, was it today?
They're nice.
I think it was today.
Very nice.
These are your cord end toggle clasp posh ones, aren't they? So you've got your cord end on either end. Look, I'll just show you the gold variety. We've got them in rose gold and yellow gold. So that, and I think Mark had the last of the paracord on the show this morning with him and Elle. So if you've got Kumahimo, paracord, macrame, those kind of jewellery minis, and you need something with a cord ending, they're going to give you a lovely big size toggle, aren't they? Very dramatic.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it?
I mean, it'd be fantastic for multi-stranded necklaces as well.
Exactly. Now, just to mention that the gold is larger, so the gold is a 6.2mm cord end, and then the rose gold is slightly, well, considerably smaller actually. Your rose gold will fit a 3.2mm. So just to explain that, obviously, the gold is larger and the rose gold it will have slimmer cords going in.
Well, I mean, I recently did like a 27-stranded seed bead.
Oh, did you?
Necklace, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And then you come to the point of, how on earth am I going to get a clasp onto that? You know, and you can work it out, but it's not going to be anywhere near
As a nice finish.
As a nice finish as these, yeah. And basically what you do is you pop a little bit of glue in there and you put the strands in.
And that's
Job
it,
done.
isn't it? Yeah, yeah. So there you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, Linda, have a drink, darling.
Fine.
Poor Linda. There they are. Oh, you... you just can't go wrong, can you?
Not to look at that with that
I
top.
know. This outfit was waiting for that, wasn't it?
I just bought a, you know, these very pleated long skirts.
Oh, I saw one of those in the shops yesterday.
I bought that same pattern in a skirt, and I'm thinking
Those would go lush, wouldn't they? But this is great because this will go with all your lovely different coloured silks if you want to go pearl knotting. And then right, here's just give you an example. With those seed beads that we've just had in the kit, if you just pop those in between, you've got a great look.
Yeah,
haven't you?
absolutely. Yeah,
That's all you need to do.
Definitely. Yeah, but in fact, then, that's quite a safe look, if you don't mind me saying.
Okay.
But any seed bead, any gemstone,
it's going to work.
Any colour pearl, any colour whatever, is going to work with that. It just does, doesn't it? Everything goes with black.
Yeah, exactly. And I love these because I always talk about this being like the golf ball effect cut.
Yes.
With all those lovely little dimple facets that give it real extra sparkle. I mean, these are black agate. To all intents and purposes, they look like black spinel sparkling there with all that lustre, don't they? And it's because of all those extra dimple top style facets.
Yeah,
They're lovely.
I mean, this creates what was really classic in the 1950s look, doesn't
definitely.
it? It's, it creates very simply and easily that vintage look.
Yeah. And it is, I mean, we had a vintage weekend. Was it last weekend, vintage? No, it wasn't.
It has been a recently.
We've done wire work, we've got metal work, and we had vintage. I'm sure we've had vintage very recently.
Oh, yeah, we
did, didn't we?
Yeah, we have.
Were you
it was
on
the
it?
weekend before last. No,
so you were
I was
away.
But it was the weekend before last because I was...
Because you're vintage.
I'm vintage.
And I mean that in the most complimentary way possible. You are vintage.
Well, I was looking for a vintage product that I was hoping wouldn't be played so that I could have it for...
for one of your vintage kits, darling.
Yes.
$4.90. Actually, I've got a lovely strand to put with these for look at this.
Oh, yes.
Look at them. What do you think about them together, Ross? Oh, that's dressy.
It is, isn't it? That's exactly what it is.
That's You're taking me out.
Yeah, you know, I'm talking about 1950s and that. You know, in those films where the guy has bought a piece of jewellery for the lady, and she turns around very beautifully, and he puts it on around her neck, and all of a sudden everything just comes together.
I'm now thinking Richard Gere and Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman.
Well,
Thank
there
you very
go.
much.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Making a musical of that, aren't they?
they are. Yeah,
We'll have to go and see that, won't we?
definitely.
Yeah.
I'm
Pretty
intrigued
Woman,
what
the
the music's
musical.
going to be.
Be great, wouldn't it? So do you fancy these next?
They are beautiful.
Yeah. Sweet, yeah, go on, Zena, we'll do them. Oh, thanks. Now then, oh, actually, before, do you know, just quickly, just humour me, would you? I don't know if there's any left. Sorry, Ross, I'm so sorry, team, to go back, but blue and black, black and blue. If there's any of those, look how different that looks. So we just... Oh, thanks, Ross. Sorry, I just couldn't... I felt like it would be remiss of me if I didn't show you the black and blue. Because it really does work, doesn't it? OK, now we took these. They were supposed to be $14.95, and then we did something really naughty and we went to $9.95. Because so many of you popped them in your baskets. We went, come on, show us how much you like them. And you all went, yes, please. And the only reason we've got any left when they went to less than a tenner is because we had 103 to start with, which is a reasonable number. So that's the only reason there's any left. And I think you'll agree with the black agate. Lovely.
It's going to work with these too.
Yeah, do you reckon?
Oh, definitely. If you take the black out of the scenario now, with the blue,
I see what you mean.
take the black
Okay,
out,
yeah.
and put the apatite with that, because you can see with this rainbow finish.
Oh, gosh,
you can see
actually, no, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, there is blue in it.
Oh, actually, I think I prefer that. I actually think I prefer that now, Lind.
I mean, they're both lovely, but that is just it's a little bit softer.
Like it. So that's your apatite. Now do you fancy these with the rainbow coating?
Beautiful.
Yeah. Now again, I know I keep picking those seed beads up, but they just work with everything, don't they?
No, to tell you the truth, those work beautifully.
They do work lovely, that.
Yeah, that rose gold.
What a lovely, sumptuous... I think that's quite a Christmassy colour.
Yes, it is.
Isn't it?
It's sort of mulled winey, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Oh, I love it when you go into a pub
And you smell
the vat of mulled wine on the bar.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that actually is very festive.
It is, isn't it? Very festive. Yeah. I'm going to pop those on the wrist as well and have a look what they look like as a little cheeky...
Gorgeous.
Oh, well, there you go. Sorted.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Oh, lovely. Rainbow. So you've got lots of colours actually across the top of a rainbow colour-coated red agate.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
How lovely they sit against those pearls.
They
Those
do,
cotton
don't they?
pearls.
I love cotton pearls.
Yeah, so do I.
They're just
They're very
great.
sort of shiny. They're
Yeah,
sparkly. is the
yeah,
word I'm
lovely.
looking for.
And with those rainbow colour-coated red
That's
agate,
lovely.
just
yeah,
great.
I think I think those are great as stretches. Very, very
Oh,
nice.
a stretch is just... It's just... They're effortless to make. They're effortless to get on and off.
Yeah,
They're an effortless wear.
But they are incredibly... I mean, stacked, definitely,
Yeah.
like that.
I love them. Absolutely. Do you know, it's the first time with these three bracelets that I have ever worn jewellery so up. I mean, they're just a no thought straight on my wrist now every single day. I feel naked if I don't put... You know what I mean? If I come to work and or I go out and I've forgotten to put them on, which is a rare occasion, I don't feel like I'm fully dressed.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because you're never fully dressed with... You're never fully dressed with a smile.
With that smile.
Come on, what musical was that then?
I don't know.
You never fully dressed without a smile? Come on, Kerry. You do. You're never fully dressed with a smile.
Go on.
Annie!
I was about to say...
Oh, get
off.
off. Don't you?
It was the way you went all miss sort of...
Never seen Annie? You went to the set of it in California. When they filmed it, did you? Well, I didn't read anything to you if you've not seen the film. Oh, I'd love to see Annie with Daddy Warbucks.
Yeah.
Albert Finney. Oh.
Yeah, you can't beat the original, really, can you?
That was the original, wasn't it? Thought it was. Have I got the what, love? Rose gold plated what? No. No. Oh, Come on, let's do it. We'll do it from the photograph. Come on. Let's do it if we've got it. Let's do it. Let me have a look. Well, let me see. Will we have a thing on the thingy? Hang on. Give me a code. Oh, have you? Do you want to give me the code of the other one? Okay. Oh, I love you, Ross. Ross, you're so lovely. Oh, bless you.
Yeah, you'd make a good person at the end of the yeah.
Oh, you went 1 moment, please. Rose gold plated, 95 sterling silver, lovely fine detail, feather charm. 3 of them left. In those 2 precious metals. XSRF 41. We may as well get the price in, Ross, because we haven't got them in the studio, so I can't. Oh, hello, young man. He's just ran to my rescue. Thank you, sir. And will I be able to pick them up in these tweezers and hold them? Yeah. Just no. Need to throw those tweezers away. Yes, please. Thank you. Sorry, these tweezers are faulty. Just shows how important the right tool is.
Absolutely.
Because if your tweezers don't go together, they don't pick them up. Look at the detail in those.
No, that's gorgeous. They are gorgeous, even to the point of which where there's those little splits in it.
Do you know what I like as well? Because if you turn them around, if that makes sense, if I get them the right way, I need to turn that way around. You could very easily turn those into a lovely matching pair of earrings by flipping them around. Look.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you got also that mirror image there.
Exactly. So you can have an earrings and a pair of earrings and a pendant from that lovely £9.95.
Really nice. Mm. Yeah, they're very sleek, aren't they?
Yeah.
Very sort of fine jewellery type of look.
Well, also, you could do a lovely... I mean, we know how popular dream catchers are, don't we?
Yeah.
So if you did a lovely dream catcher design with those 3 feathers, that would look lovely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wouldn't
beautiful.
It? Really, really lovely.
I love those. They're really nice.
Really fine detail. Obviously, a feather design.
A beautiful, thought-out design there.
Do you know what it is? It's so obviously attention to detail.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, well, you say
cubes.
Cubes. Is it these like really funky?
Wow. They're like a bike.
They're wow.
Yeah, they
what
are.
Can we do them? Yeah. Thanks, Lind.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
They're so quirky.
Do you know, I love fluorite when it's cut like this.
Yeah.
And this is real rainbow fluorite. Beautiful.
I mean, they are, I don't know what shape we'll have called these because of that facet work on those cubes, I would have said, totally transforms the finished shape, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And that, you've got a lovely colour. Yeah.
Like a meeting a cube, aren't they?
And I tell you what, oh, hang on, Ross is in negotiation mode in my ear.
I would definitely use these for earrings. Definitely.
Well, okay, as a designer, what makes you say that? Why?
The shape.
Is it?
Definitely the shape and the sparkle from it. It looks like they should dangle. They should be in a place where the light can go through them.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Music to our ears. You know, when we kick-started the show earlier on, well, sort of about 6:45, we did that amazing lowest ever, every penny taken off just because sterling silver star earrings. Don't know if there's any left, but I think we went to like, I can't remember, it was £4.47 or something ridiculous. We'll really mention them before we exit, hopefully, won't we, if there's any left? I don't know, but... so Ross has just said, do you fancy doing another lowest ever price? That means there has never been an opportunity until right this minute on the 3rd of October for this ever to have been purchased at this price. Gosh. Never happened. And it's not just the shape, as Linda and I were mentioning earlier. That is the array of every colour of fluorite you could wish for in one strand.
Exactly.
Now, we have I'm not surprised it's never been under £10. What a stuff thing to say. It's not...
oh, my goodness.
You are...
This is a must-have, then. It's
a must-have.
Yeah.
If only we'd have got more than we have, we'd have made this our today's must-have, I'm telling you. Fast Faceted, fabulous, quirky cubes in multi-saturated, fabulous array of colours of fluorite. 4 to 6 mil roughly, totally unique strand. This will sell out, it has to. Because for the first time ever in Jewellery Maker history, we're going under £10. That's extraordinary. Well done, mate, if you can do that. I mean, I'm yet to see it in writing.
It's amazing. That is seriously.
Can I try them on, please? Please, please, please. Thank you.
Oh, they're just
There.
That's probably, you know, one of the best examples of multicoloured fluorite I've ever seen.
Agreed.
It is. I mean, that one in the centre there.
That pink.
Is pink. I've
Yeah,
not seen
I know.
that before.
I don't think I ever have like that. I've seen it in like a bicolour.
Yeah.
Where it's mixed in with the purple and the teal green, but I've never seen it on its own.
No.
I mean,
haven't
imagine
ever.
that strand we had of the pink spinella earlier.
Exactly.
And then one of them in the centre.
Yeah. I mean, now you're hanging those up now, and the light's crashing through and coming, bouncing back, and it's just, you know, it's like, but actually, perhaps it's because of the shape of it.
I think it's the shape.
The light isn't getting bothered by being against your flesh.
I think it's like it's almost as if that shape is almost like a magnifying glass for the light to go through.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's got so many edges, hasn't
That it's catching the light and probably throwing it into the...
Yeah. And more than one side at a time.
Yeah, beautiful. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. We've got it left.
I mean, fluorite actually glows, but rarely do I see it sparkle.
Yeah,
and
it's because
what it's doing.
Right, I started with 50. Vivian's had 2, Karen's had 2, Victoria's had 2, Collector in Shropshire's had 2, Collector in Conway's had 2, Teresa's had 2, Evelyn's had 2, everybody else, Carolyn, Catherine, Leslie and Sheila and Sue, and you can see how low we are now, Elvina, well done. Christine, Michelle, Jacqueline, Debbie, oh my word, I can't keep up with you. Tina, Collector, you are loving these, we knew you would. Now then, it's a race to the finish line. If you want them, you've got to check out. I think I'm in single figures. Collector, Deirdre, Collector, Shandy, new customers, Angela, Cheryl, Suzanne. Oh my goodness, I knew that was going to go. I didn't even know it was going to go that quick. I'm not surprised with the price, I'm not surprised with the quality, and I'm not surprised with that unique shape of knockout, full-on colour. Okay, can we have an okay, we are... Oh, Jean's just had 2. That's got to take us into single figures, surely. Yeah, it does.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Now there's a little weight on the
I actually think that's tonight's.
I agree.
I think it really is, and
that's our steal deal in the night.
Yeah,
definitely. Well done, Ross, on those. Never before seen lowest ever price. Not that we needed to, but we do like to look after you on the late show if we can.
You know, when you said earlier about the quality has gone up. Well, I think this is a good example.
Totally agreed.
Because sometimes with fluorite, you tend to see inner, not cracks, but what's the word with
imperfections?
Yes, and particularly within fluorite. But I honestly,
those are
that price is not
indicative of that, is it? No, I agree.
No.
Totally agree. Now then, I don't have enough to go around now. Deirdre, Collector, Angela, Cheryl, Suzanne, I've got 4 new customers there. Paula, Patricia, I've got 5 left. And remember, if that is your first order with us ever on Jewellery Maker, you also get a Get Started DVD from one of our guest designers, and you also get 2 strands of genuine gemstones on top of those, and a 30-day money-back guarantee, which you get with every order. So good luck. Great deal, Ross.
That's
great deal.
Beautiful strand.
5 chances left.
It is stunning. Stunning. Oh, it's beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Incredible. Incredible. Oh, no, I've got to show these. Because I've never seen us do emeralds like this either. Look at that, Linda Brumwell.
Oh, beautiful.
These are lovely.
Absolutely beautiful. Oh, God, we've had, as you said earlier, we've had some.
I said to you, I did compliment Ross before we even came live today and said you put a lovely show together for us tonight. Can't wait to come on and do them. He really has put a lot of time and effort into this show tonight, and it really shows, Ross.
It does. Yeah, it completely does. Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. I mean, I've been excited to see every strand.
I agree. There isn't anything I've picked up tonight that I've thought, oh, really?
I know, yeah.
Not one.
Not one.
Not one treat on the show tonight. Really exciting. And it's enjoyable for us as everybody else then as well. When we see it, and you've really lapped them up as well.
I mean,
and so many sellouts.
That emerald, again, I can't recall seeing that shape.
Never.
That cut. I honestly can't.
Well, I queried this with my producer before we started, didn't I?
You don't know what the shape is, so you call it fancy shape.
But again, it doesn't do it any justice, does it?
No.
Every one of those is a feature, solitaire, pendant or ring, because you could set that into a ring really well.
Yeah, definitely.
And a beautiful, I mean, we're bordering on Siberian emerald tones there within there, aren't we, in those light greens?
So.
Yeah?
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you.
It's very rare you get those light greens.
The emerald has been made very contemporary.
Totally agree.
By its shape.
Totally agree there. Yeah. Very. That's. I should have. I wasn't trying to work out what I was trying to say, but you're right. Contemporary. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Just because of the way they've been shaped. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is actually it's refreshing, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's something different.
Yeah.
You know, if you picture in your mind emerald necklace, that's not what you think of.
No.
At all.
No.
So straight away, your eyes tell you, oh, that's just,
yeah, I know.
So it's different.
Again, I mean, I'm inclined to go with earrings on those as well. There, I think
anything you want.
So beautiful.
Now then, I've got a sometimes we bring you white opal from Australia. Sometimes we bring you Ethiopian with the play of colour. Sometimes we do the blue. Sometimes we do the pink in the body of colour, and then the lavender. Then we do midnight dark, black opal, all sorts. But these. Have you? You may not have seen these yet. Peach opal.
They're gorgeous, aren't they?
Have you seen them?
I could see them from here. I mean, I knew they were opal, but I did question myself because again, this is a strand I've not seen.
We expect to see, is it?
No, but it has got that opal, that flavour of opal. You know, that sort of softness.
Yeah,
of opal.
Agreed. It's absolutely adorable, isn't it? I mean, it's just all the opals I've seen throughout all the years. I've seen this strand once before. It's the first time I'd ever known that there was a peach variety, and these are completely natural, naturally formed in the best location for your pinks and your blues. Exactly. Is your Peruvian. So it's even best location as well. Yeah. In a you know, as soon as you hear the words peach opal, when I first found out we'd got peach, I didn't even know it existed. And it's not even coloured; it's naturally formed.
Wow.
Oh, wow. It's just so adorable. It really is. And to get these lovely rounds as well, oh, hang on a second. These say cushions. Mm-hmm. They're not cushions.
Yeah, they're sort of been slightly...
They're like a puffy coin, aren't they?
Yeah,
Puffed up coin.
Yeah.
Hello, Mikey B. Oh, bless you. Hi, Zena and fabulous team. Here. I made these coated agates into a... Coated agates? Those ones. Mm-hmm. Hang on a sec. Oh, they go nice with those, actually.
Yeah, they will.
Sorry, those coated agates into a Bollywood-themed set. Yeah. Love them. Yeah. Great idea, Mikey B.
Absolutely.
Great idea. Yeah. And I tell you what, goes with those opals, Mikey B.
Oh, that's lovely.
It is not... Oh, come here, you.
That is nice.
That is, actually. Now, Mikey B said that. I wouldn't have picked them up necessarily, but there you go. Great.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And we've got another message coming in from Ella. What a fantastic show tonight with my dear favourite ladies and JM crew. Thank you, everyone. Oh, Ella, you are lovely.
Yeah, she is.
Aww.
She's
a lovely, kind, sweet lady, Ella. Thank you, sweetie. We love Ella, don't we? Fran. Hello, Fran. Oh, Mark's Kiss Cross necklace with those fluorites. Yeah, with those fluorites,
Yeah, absolutely.
Ding dong, Fran.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Lorraine. Hi, Zena. Love your bracelets you have on. Oh, thank. Well, do you know what, Lorraine? We've sold all. Well, we sold those two were actually JewelleryMaker, as in we sold them ready-made like that a while ago. I bought that one, and then those is a little cotton pearl bracelet that Kleshner made when we launched the cotton pearl bracelets. So we sold those, and we sold that strand and turned it into a stretchy.
Yeah, let's see if we've got any more cotton pearls.
Cotton pearls are great. They're great because they just don't. There's just no.
there's no weight to them.
There's no
is
weight. I don't like being weighed down with jewellery, and you don't with cotton pearls, especially going on holiday. They're great because there's no weight. Say again, darling. Oh, is that the ones that I had here earlier? Oh yeah, I like them.
Yeah,
I like you.
So beautiful, aren't they? They really are.
Now these are actually aqua. We've called them aqua stripe. So some have got the markings in. Some are got that lovely translucency to them. So you've got a drill hole straight through the centre. I've got the right strand, haven't I? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Some have got more prominent stripes, some have got less, but that's the very nature, the very beauty of aqua.
Yeah, well, it's the nature of a gemstone, full stop, isn't it?
Yeah. She likes to. Keep you
just
on your toes, doesn't she, Mother Nature?
And just do her own thing.
Now then, they go. I know we had those lovely, and we'll show them again.
Yep. Match made in heaven,
isn't it?
This.
These are. Everybody's gone mad for these tonight. There might, if you're really lucky, be a couple left. But it's only because we started out with a great availability. We took these sky blue appetite under 10. Oh no, I'm just saying. So if you want those to go with that deal, that's great. $5.95 for 220 carats of aqua stripe agate. Oh, you are lovely, thanks. We've Ross has just put the sky blue appetite, the GZ. Thank you, I felt like I was up the optician then, Karen. GZIM04. Can you see the bottom line? No. For $9.95, those sky blue appetite. Thanks, Ross, for popping that code at the bottom of the screen. Thank you, lovely. But yeah, well done on those. Beautiful. Beautiful. Really lovely. Quite chalcedony effect, aren't they?
Yes, that's that sheen of chalcedony and that sort of.
I tell you what, they'd go nice with. You know those half tillers you had in your kit in the olive green.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They really, really would. I mean, the multi-strand wheels as well. I'm thinking I might put into that to give some tonal.
Yeah.
Because then any of the multi-gems that have got sort of an affinity with this colour.
Yeah, and there's quite a few on there actually, aren't there? Yeah, that's a nice idea. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. It's like a licorice also look.
I tell you what, Ross, you're a fast typer, aren't you? You should have heard him then. He's like that going, woo! Can you do all the one like you do when you used to do your typing exams? RSA qualification where you had to do exams. Yeah. Oh, we did them, didn't we? Do you remember? Yeah, the RSA. RSA was like, and Pitman's were when you used to go and have exams to learn how to type back in the day. Yeah. And you'd have to, not this new thing now, but you'd have to get two things with what was it called? The stuff in the middle.
Carbon paper.
Carbon paper in the middle. So if you were doing a copy of something, you had to do 2 sheets of paper with a piece of carbon, like blue carbon in the middle, and then you put it into your typewriter. Proper heavy typewriter, not like this lovely computer thing now. Proper, you had to have, didn't you?
It was sort of that high, and you'd be going.
Yeah, and then and then if you made a mistake, you had to do the one. Then you had to do it on the honestly, and then you had to go to night school to do all my typing qualifications.
I did mine at college, and also then you get very lazy with your carbon paper, and you use it that often, and then eventually it got to the point you hadn't got a copy.
Not these days when you just click on an extra copy. It was never that, was it?
No. Back in the day, I've had my eye on these for a while now.
Oh, yeah, these sexy ones that Linda can't take her eyes off.
They've been winking at me over there.
They are cool.
I mean, they make the garnet there quite edgy, if you see what I mean.
And that's the lovely thing. They really do. Give it a look at the purple. Do you know, if you want a purple garnet, the more purple, the higher the value when you're talking quality garnet like that. I mean, pure textbook. If I were to say to you, right, you know when we talk about like a pigeon blood red ruby that we hardly ever see, it's that real perfect textbook, and you're looking for like, you know, like your Salon Sapphire or your Quad A Tanzanite, these really elusive colour tones. That to me is textbook garnet, if you're looking for a purple garnet.
You know, from the sort of minimal amount of experience I've had of gemstones, I recognised that as Indian before I looked. Yeah. It's just got
It's got that spicy tone, hasn't it? Exotic, spiced garnet from India. And only India delivers garnets of this tone of colour. Nowhere else.
I mean, literally, when it meets your flesh, you can't see it really, but I can, because I'm.
You can see the glow.
You can see the glow onto your flesh, and you can see the sort of shot of fuchsia pink.
Yeah. And this is the frustration. It's great though that we've got the light coming through, because that's what you want to do. You want to do your washing line effect with your garnets like this. You want to get them out into natural daylight, because in the studio, it's so frustrating with garnet like this when they're so densely populated on that strand and all squished in together. You lose a lot of the colour coming through. So once they are, how did that drop like that?
Wow.
Blimey. Sorry. 70% off.
Wow, that's a
been very daring.
Strand, I think.
It's been very daring. Anyway,
well, I think you should go back to typing school. I think you've made a typo there.
No, honestly, you want to hear him typing there? He's so quick. He's brilliant. Now, Bobby, hello, Bobby. Oh, but Zena, I got all my RSA qualifications for typing. Wow, how things have changed. Oh, yeah. Because I tell you what, as they got to the RSA 3, it was a tough exam.
Oh, yeah, because it wasn't typing...
just typing.
Looking, it's touch typing.
Yeah, you had to basically...
You couldn't look.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, good for you as well, Bobby. Yeah, of course I can. Yeah, of course I can. Which one do you fancy doing first? The lapis, the chrysocolla, or the ametrine? Chrysocolla, I thought you might. Now then, this strand, I'm gonna have to show it you with those, because you gotta. It'd be criminal not to, wouldn't it?
You know those turquoise we had earlier, the saucers?
The saucers, yeah. Agreed. Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful.
That's great, isn't it? Chrysocolla. They 4 mil rounds by the look of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 mil rounds. All the same, all matching, I mean, you got to go sort of stretchies, macrame, channel set.
There's nothing that you can't. I mean,
single strand necklace.
Yeah, long opera length earrings.
Could you do a beady bead with those?
Absolutely, absolutely perfect.
It would, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because is it you need 12 in a beady bead? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely perfect. I don't think there's nothing that you couldn't do with it. Well, there's nothing that you can't do with it.
Very versatile, isn't it?
It's incredibly versatile. And a 4 mil is such a lovely size in a gemstone like this, because it's a quality high-end gemstone. And it's giving such performance in that little 4 mil that it's astonishing.
They are great, aren't they? IGNV06 Congolese, which in my opinion is I do really prefer the chrysocolla from this location. I just think it's the perfect colour tones. And it is, I know we talk about it being like our very own planet, but I think that's what we've got, this lovely connection with this gemstone. Because when it's like that, it does look like little planet Earths, and it's just beautiful.
It's very unique, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I can't think of anything else.
You can't mistake chrysocolla for anything else. It's impossible.
That's beautiful.
It is. Lovely, and again, we know that blue is popular in jewellery. It's one of the most popular colour tones in jewellery. You've got all sorts of blues in there. It's just effortlessly beautiful.
It is.
And we said very much unisex as well, because all the guys here at JewelleryMaker love chrysocolla.
Yeah, it is very.
Should we do the lapis?
Oh, yes, please.
Let's finish with the blues.
Definitely do the
lapis.
Let's
finish with the blues.
This has had the same effect on me as the fluorite did. Yeah. I just cannot believe that lapis can sparkle like that. It's superb.
Well, wouldn't this be lovely to make for a little bracelet with your granddaughters who are just learning about lapis lazuli and Cleopatra?
Exactly.
Can you imagine if they went to school and they were allowed to take a little piece of lapis in?
I actually must do that for them.
Yeah.
I take some lapis.
Because how lovely would that be for them to actually take the gemstone into school?
Absolutely. That's a great idea. I'm going to do that.
You should do that, Lynn, because I just think it'd make the girls feel really popular as well,
show and
wouldn't
tell,
it?
that'd be great.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, getting back to that strand again, it is as beautiful as the fluorite. But I know
in its own right,
but in its own right, that is as stunning, as far as I'm concerned, as that fluorite. Pick your teeth up.
Pick your teeth up. I think he's still got his own teeth.
Oh,
Chris.
has he? Okay.
Yeah, I think he has. Yeah, yeah. 9.90. Mind you, just quickly, can I just tell you? I had a date with a bloke once, right? We've been out. I didn't realise he wasn't for me, but anyway, I was only 28 years old, and he was sat after the date, and he sat on my sofa, and he went, "You've got lovely teeth." I said, "Thank you." And he went, "They're your own."
Well, somebody else's.
They're your own. I was 28. I just showed him the door. I went, whatever. They're your own teeth. They're 28. Very weird. So yeah, beautiful lapis lazuli, absolutely fabulous. What price did you go to?
Oh, never.
$9.95.
No, that's
Did
silly.
you?
No, he didn't, did he?
Oh, and we've got to mention those star earrings. Are there any left of the sterling silver star earrings? We had beautiful sterling silver star earrings. We went to £4.47 for star earrings. We've never gone that low. Lowest ever price. It's just a because present. Just for no excuse, no reason, who cares? Just have them, they're beautiful. Secret Santa, £5, just saying. Linda, thank you for stepping in tonight. Thank you.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
When are you back on?
Next week, not this weekend, the next weekend. On
You're
the
with me on the
Christmas fair.
Sunday.
On the Christmas
You're
fair.
with me next Sunday morning.
am I?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Thank you, team. Do take care. I'll see you next Wednesday on The Late Show.